down the bar. What's this you playing for? Come on, let's go for the club. Come on. That's it, boy. Don't throw it away. Come on. Don't win it to the play for nothing. Get on it. Go, brother. Get on it. First set, boy. Where are you going to take right off to? Come on.
Loose to be some bit of talk on it. Yeah. We're right now. The stage is set here today at Diamond Creek for the under-16s grand final. All the Lawless supporters have come out in force today with a big banner up as the Andes heroes, the under-16s for Lalor, will be prepared to come out in the ground for the real big clash of the day. The umpires are on the ground now. Everyone's waiting excitingly for the start of the game. And there's the Lalor banner up there now. What is it? The Year of the Blood. There they come out into the ground, the Lalor under-16s, head by their captain Bailey. Here they come through the banner. Here they come onto the ground. The Bloods are out for the 1981 Diamond Valley under-16 grand final. They look in magnificent condition. Andy's treated them to pretty hard work in the last couple of weeks and got them really well conditioned for today's game. They're jumping up. They've got their little Brad Gillard leading them out. The under-10s, best and fairest in the Diamond Valleys, bled them out onto the ground to give them that little bit of confidence. Boys look pretty fit as they're going around. Big Scotty Bell there in the ruck. They're looking for a big game from Scotty today. Mazoka, Papa, Donny Passos, Trigger. Some big boys in that Lalor side. And everyone's looking forward to a great game from them all today. Mont yet to come on the side after winning under-14s. Their under-16s haven't come out into the ground yet. Fat Cat out there, is he? Yes. Fat Cat's had a pretty good year this year. He's battled hard all year. Jono. There comes Montmorency onto the ground now through their little banner. A couple of big fellas in their side too that weren't here last time, I see. Quite a big side, so it should be a good game here today. Couple of big boys there. Number 1 especially in the front there. He's 6'2", 6'3" there. Here's the coach coming over to the sidelines. Andy looking pretty nervous. Done a marvellous job with the under-16s this year with Daryl Harries helping him out and Trigger, and it's been a pretty happy bunch of guys all year, and I'm sure today they're going to give Andy the medicine that he would like. Here comes the ladies after their little banner there. They do a good job making the banners every year here. The little way from the ladies. They're putting on the full show tonight back at the club rooms, I'm sure.
Yeah, I can see you.
Turn that up, can you? Because I'm afraid I'm going to pull that one.
Can you split it up?
Can you split that up that way?
Yeah.
That's better.
Get a picture of that hat.
Players all prancing around the ground at the moment in readiness for the start of the game. Umpires getting ready in the centre of the ground. There'll be a few nervous boys from both sides. It'll probably take both sides a few minutes to calm down. Grand finals are a very hard game and takes players a little while to settle down. Nerves gets the better of a few of them. Undefeated side this year, Lalor, and gone through their paces very nicely coming into the grand final, and I don't see why everyone shouldn't be confident of victory here today. It'll be Lalor. Who are the players in the centre, Peter? You've got Bally's the ruckman. Who'll be the others in there?
You got
Sharpie, isn't it?
you got Sharpie, Jono, Enzo, and Ellie.
We've got some good players in the centre there to get the ball out for Lalor. We've got Sharpie, Enzo, Jono, and we've got big Scotty Bell there. I think the club's looking for a big game from Scotty Bell today, and Enzo. They never let us down though, Enzo and the other boys. We had the toss. We're kicking up or down?
Down this way.
No? Lalor look like they're kicking down to the scoreboard end of the ground. There's not much wind here today though. There'll be goals kicked both ends, and so there'll be no advantage from the toss, I wouldn't think. Coming down to the scoreboard end. Just waiting for a few people to get off the ground, and everything's in readiness for the match of the day. The under-16s grand final, 1981 Lalor versus Montmorency. As they go for the ball, you tell me their name in the background, you know? Just about in readiness now. Everyone on their toes, expecting a great game here today. Umpires just getting ready to go out into their positions and for the start of the game. Scotty Bell ready to move around in the centre knockouts there. Sharpie, who's had a good year for the under-16s. Jono, Enzo. Trigger at centre half forward there. Umpires going back in their positions for the readiness of the game here. Umpires looking around to see if both captains are ready. Players moving around. Plenty of excitement here for the start of the game. Big Scotty Bell looking for that big knockout. There is a slight breeze going to Lalor's end. Very slight though. They'll kick goals both ends. No? Dare in the ruck for Montmorency, and Scotty Bell. There goes the bounce of the ball. It's a bad bounce of the ball, but Lalor break away with the ball with Scotty Bell with a big kick down to centre half forward. Number 7 for Lalor in front. That's where you get the kicks. Mario's off with a kick, rolling down to the goal square. The ball's going to beat them and go out of bounds in the first attack for Lalor. A bad bounce, but Scotty Bell managed to get the ball and send it down, and it's out of bounds in the forward pocket for Lalor. Lalor, Montmorency boy coming out of the pack with the ball. Here's a chance for Lalor now though as he turns. He's had a snap, but it's out of bounds on the full and a free kick to Montmorency. Who's number? Mario Vallecki. The ball on the half-back flank for Montmorency, forcing the ball along in front of them onto the wing. Pino out there battling hard for the ball. The Montmorency bloke puts his body down the ball. He's played a free to Montmorency. 15-metre penalty there as well. Yeah, you have to remember their names, mate. Jono up there high, but no. Battling the ball on the ground there now. Sharpie there, no. Trying again, battling hard on the ground again. Montmorency diving on for the ball there with a little hand pass around the wing, and it's out of bounds on the full. Lalor they'll probably come into the, try and move it into the centre a bit with the ball here. No, Montmorency sitting back and takes an easy mark. McClure. Ball goes high up into Montmorency's forward line. Lalor in front. Mazzocca comes through with a beautiful kick down to the centre of the ground. Russell Bailey. Enzo goes down the ground with a handball. Who? Triggy, here goes Triggy with a snap for goal. Lalor's first shot for goal. Oh, it's a bad kick, and it's out of bounds on the full. Bad luck there, Blooders. They come down the ground very nicely from the back line, but he was off balance then when he had a shot for goals. Bit of nerves there. Just say the name. As soon as you see they're going to get the ball, I wouldn't have a clue who they are. Montmorency kick on the half-back line there. Goes with another kick further down the ground. And Montmorency easy mark there. Maybe a 15-metre penalty against him. He's put his hands up and grabbed him around the neck. He's off. Ball into the centre. Montmorency with the ball. Sharpie chasing, but Montmorency broke away with the ball there. They're coming down to their half-forward flank. Pino chasing the ball there behind him. You've got to be in front, though. Chero diving in there. And it looks like a free kick to Chero for Lalor. Here's Chero's kick into the centre of the ground. He dropped the sitter there, Enzo, but he's recovered very nicely there. He's having a look. Oh, too far, is it? Wait on. Yes, too far, and a 15-metre penalty with it. Oh, my word, it's a long 15-metre penalty. We broke away there, but he just took that little bit too long to get rid of it. Got to come. There's his shot for goal. I tell you what, it's not a bad shot either. Right up into the goal square, and Lakey's taken a nice mark. Rowe, is it? Rowe for Montmorency. 20 yards out. Shouldn't miss this one. Has a shot for goals. And it's the first blood of the match going to Montmorency. A goal straight through the centre. Bad mistake there by Lalor in the centre. He just ran that little bit far and the ball went back to a 30-metre penalty. Got it up in the Mont's forward line. They managed to get a goal out of it. One-eyed, mate, one-eyed. Maybe Lalor take a few minutes to settle down. They seem to be just rushing things a little bit. Once they settle down, I'm sure they'll get that ball moving and the flow of the play will be going. Always a little bit of nerves in finals, and I think they're showing out there at the moment. That's him there now, isn't it? Let's see if the umpire's bounce is a little bit better now. Scotty Bell, we're looking for him to get a big knockout here, or dare. They've lost their football at the moment, though, so got to get a new football. Lalor will need to get that ball around from that centre and move it quickly down to their forward line. They've got the players down there to move into position quickly to take the marks. They're just not breaking quite fast enough away from that centre at the moment.
Hey. Brendan.
Yeah, just got the ball back now. Players in readiness again. The score is Montmorency 1 goal to Lalor yet to score. As the bounce of the ball comes up now, Scotty Bell looking for that big knockout again. Ball bounces, it bounces the wrong way. Montmorency get a 30-yard knockout from the centre of the ground. They're in there battling. Lalor knock it out. Jono gets the ball down to the half-forward flank here. Taps it out in front of him. Mario going with the ball. He's got the ball in front of him now. Has a bounce, one bounce. Goes again. Has a shot for goal. A beautiful shot. Oh, just misses. 1 point. My gee, I thought it was home there for Lalor. come around nicely and lined them up. It looked good, but the wind just carried it away that little bit and went through for 1 point. Ball's kicked out back onto the half-back flank. The umpire's held play up there, and I think it's a kick to Donny Passos. Passos. Passos got the kick on the half-forward flank for Lalor. Nice kick up into the goal square. We're looking for a high flyer there. Poncho in front, nearly got the mark. Battling on the ground there. Umpire said it's my ball and I'll bounce it up. Lalor looking for a goal here from this ball up. Scotty Bell dropping back into the centre, a kick behind play there. Car up in the ruck now. Montmorency fella in the ground forcing the ball out in front of him. It's in anyone's land now. And it's another ball up. Very scrambly in front of Lalor's goal at the moment. Yeah, all right. Ball up there. Lalor has a chance. Passos with the ball. Couldn't get through the pack, but he's got a free. And it's a free kick to Lalor about 20 metres out directly in front by Passos. Passos should put this through for Lalor's first goal of the match. Lines them up. Has a shot. And it's a goal. It's the first blood for Lalor. A goal kick by Passos. It was the one in front and he got the benefit of the umpire's nod and the goal goes on the board to Lalor. And so the scores are reading Lalor 1 goal 1 to Montmorency 1 goal. Ball goes back into the centre now for the next bounce. Umpire's got the ball, bounce, ready to bounce it. Scotty Bell moves in. The Montmorency bloke gets the tap out there to Con. Montmorency going in for the ball there. Sharpie into his back a bit there. Umpire says it's a free kick to Montmorency. Rat's got the ball. Kicks it up towards the half-forward line. Lalor turning him out by Con there. The ball bounces. All going in for the ball there. Falling over. Montmorency with the ball moving it around the wing now. Carlon. Oh, gets pulled down, but the umpire says play on. The ball's up on the wing. Here they go again. Montmorency going into centre half forward now. A beautiful mark in front by Montmorency. He puts the ball up in the air into the goal square. Tapped down by Con. There's a snap. And it's 1 point for Montmorency. 1 goal, 1 apiece. 1 goal, 1 Lalor, 1 goal, 1 Montmorency. The ball's kicked out, centre half forward. The Montmorency boy picks it up, has a quick snap. Dropped it there. And there's a free kick, I'd say. The umpire's picked one out here. And he said, it's your ball, son. Chero's hurt his wrist in the centre of the ground there for Lalor. Montmorency bloke got the kick. He's only 20 yards out directly in front. Here he goes with his kick. Maybe off stray a little bit for 1 point. Here goes the ball out to Lalor, centre half back position. Lalor in front, but he's battled through the pack here. Here we go on the wing for Lalor now. Tap Bailey out to Courtney. Oh, Sharpie puts his body in there hard into the pack. Lalor clearing the ball. Scotty Bell got the ball around the wing here. Enzo's running for the ball there. They're all on the ground battling. The umpires pick one out here and it goes to Montmorency. Number 10 for Montmorency got the kick. Rat again. Goes up into the centre wing. Con Berkey got trying to control the ball, coming around the wing for Lalor. Berkey dodges, weaves, kicks. Not much good there though, because the ball's gone into another pack. But here comes Lalor, breaking away again. Goes down to the Lalor's forward line now. Ponchard chasing, the Montmorency bloke in front of him, and the ball goes out of bounds in the forward pocket for Lalor. The ball's come down very quickly around the wing now, and here's Lalor's chance to get another major on the board from the ball in from the forward pocket for Lalor. Triggy in front there for the knockout. Montmorency gets the balls, clears it, and Jono takes an easy mark, kicks the ball into the forward line, but it's all Montmorency in front, and he clears. Umpire says, come back and have your kick, son. Simon for Montmorency with the kick coming around near the scoreboard side of the ground. Yes, the umpire's paid the mark. In front, the Montmorency boy, number 17, Mitchelson. Number 17 for Montmorency, having a look where he's going to kick the ball down the field. Has a kick, goes around the wing side of the ground. Montmorency playing in front at this stage of the game, going right around the wing side. There's another Montmorency player. He's had one bounce. He's got rid of the ball. Goes down to their half-forward line, battling it out to the boards of boundary. Fat Cat battling hard there, near the boundary line. Chero there. The umpire said it's your kick, Montmorency, and they've got another free kick coming around the wing side of the ground, approaching their half-forward flank. Kirby got the kick. Oh, sputter of a kick. Goes in. Michael Courtney gets the ball for Lalor. Battles hard, lost it again. There's water splashing everywhere up there. And there's the ball in on the half-forward flank for Montmorency. Ball goes up. Lalor get the knockout in front there. There's the ball in the open now, all running sharp. He got the chance there. He grabbed his opponent. No, he's got away. Chero got the ball now. Look at that for determination. Breaks through with a lot of guts there. Comes down to Bailey. Bailey looks out for someone. Trigger at centre half forward. Beautiful play, Lalor. Enzo on the run now. Enzo moves the ball. Oh, he nearly got into trouble. Got out of it. Kicks down to the forward line. Ponchard. Oh, he's paid it. The umpire's paid it. Ponchard's mark. Good play from Lalor. Then Russell Bailey and moved the ball right around then, and the boys are starting to look for each other now. Well, Ponchard's got the kick about 25 yards out directly in front. It'll be a valuable goal to Lalor at this stage of the game. Has he shot? And I tell you what, you can put away the glasses. A straight through the centre and a goal to Lalor at a very needed stage. The boys starting to get their game going then. Good play, good teamwork, and that's the result of it. A goal to the Bloods.
Hey, Ponchard! Nine more, mate!
What number? Number 7, Ponchard. Ponchard's 8. Yeah. Ponchard's 8? 4, Ponchard. Here we go, and the bounce of the ball again in the centre of the ground. Both ruckmen coming in for the bounce of the ball. Hello, there's a kick given away then. It goes to Lalor. Montmorency player coming to the square. Scotty Bell, he's a big kick of a football, so expect it to go a long way. Scotty Bell with a big kick right down to the forward line. Oh, in front. Nearly a mark to Ponchard. Tried hard to get it. Montmorency battling for the ball. Touched on the arm, and it's a free kick to Montmorency in the half-back line for Montmorency. Ball goes up into the centre wing ground of the ground, and a Montmorency mark taken there, and he goes around to the outer wing. Montmorency player in front again. He's got the kick. He's looking for someone to give it to. Rap again. He's had a few kicks, this kid, on the wing in this quarter. Marmion up there battling hard for the ball. Chero. Oh, down he goes. Fat Cat battling hard in there. There goes. Big Pat gets the big kick down to the forward line for Enzo there, and here's a chance. Look at Bailey go. He says, this is mine. He's kicked it down to the forward line, but no one home for Lalor. In front, Montmorency once again, and take a kick at centre half back. The ball's taken out into the centre of the ground now. Enzo takes an easy mark by himself there. Here he goes for a short pass. Over to Trigger. Trigger misses the ball. A Montmorency bloke, Sharpie, coming in from the side. He's gone over the Montmorency bloke, and a free kick has to go to the Montmorency player. Pressure football at the moment, going back and forward to both back line. Oh, beautiful mark for Lalor by Pino. Number 17, a beautiful mark for Lalor. Number 12. Down to the centre half forward line for Lalor. We're looking for a high mark, but the big Montmorency boy got a few inches there, and he's taken an easy mark at centre half back. Ball's kicked out into the outer wing now. Montmorency in front once again, moving the ball down the ground again, looking for an opponent, and he's got him, and they're off again. They're off with the ball again into centre half forward. Taking another mark, Montmorency. Got the ball over with a handball to another bloke, and another handball, and another nice mark. He has a shot for goals, and the umpire's blown his whistle back here, but I'd say that the goal will be paid. He has kicked the goal, so the umpire's going up to have a look now. And it's a goal to Montmorency. They used their handball ball well then, Montmorency. They moved the ball well, looked for their opponent, and were in front all the time. Moving the ball very well then. Lalor getting a little bit behind their opponents in that passage of play. Just got to get that little bit in front of their opponents. Got to get that ball out from the centre very quickly now, Lalor. The Bloods, they've got to get it out quickly. Scotty Bell looking for that big knockout. The bouncers haven't been really good here, but there's a nice bounce. The Montmorency bloke comes behind Scotty Bell, gets the knockout, the ball on the ground. Oh, a bit of a scramble there. Bailey in there battling hard for the ball. Berkey there also rolls over. Oh, they're all battling hard on the ground here, not getting far. There's a kick out of the pack by Con. Berkey battling hard there for the ball. Montmorency bloke there too, and I'd say the umpire said it's your free kick, son. Montmorency's free kick on the wing side of the ground. Ball, nice little kick too, goes up to centre half forward, and I think it's a mark to Montmorency. Marmion was there, but the fellow from Montmorency got in front and took a nice mark there. Not quite at centre half forward position for Montmorency. Goes for the kick, ball, high kick. Sharpie there in the pack. Chiro coming out of the pack with the ball, lost control of it. Montmorency get a kick back towards the forward pocket. Picks the ball up, has a shot for goal. And it's 1 point. 1 point for Montmorency. Both sides moving around pretty well here. Here comes the ball, kicked out the centre, down to Passos. Passos moves around his opponent, kicks it towards the centre of the ground. Enzo's there, and Enzo takes a nice mark in the, just nearly in the true centre position for Lalor. Comes down to centre half forward, looking for Jono. The ball's dropped on the ground. Montmorency, oh, nice kick off the ground by Triggy. Battling hard, Triggy for the ball there. Gets it out in the open now. 3 or 4 Lalor boys, if one can shepherd here. Triggy gets the ball, moves around, loses it. In comes Poncho with the ball now. Poncho dives around one, lines him up as a shot. Not quite into the goal. Scotty Bell now the boundary line, but the ball's beaten him out of bounce, and the ball's out of bounce in the forward pocket for Lalor. Poncho tried to turn around and have a good shot for goals, and he done pretty well to get it where he did, but just ball's coming off the pack and going out of bounds. Ball's in now, and Scotty Bell gets a tap out. The Montmorency boy boring in. Passos brought in hard for the ball. He got it, has a shot over his head, but no, not 10 yards. Belly has a shot, bounces, and it's 1 point. Touch through. Enzo takes a kick from the kick-in, has a shot for the goals, and put away your glasses. It's a sausage roll, and it's a goal to Lalor, and a valuable one at this stage of the game. Well done. Enzo Rio. That goal by Enzo Rio puts him equal in the Diamond Valley goal kicking in the under-16 now. It's 52 apiece to him, Kelly and Rio. Kelly of Greensboro and Rio of Lalor, 52 goals each after that goal. So Enzo's got a chance now to win that goal kicking after that goal and lift Lalor. Has the whistle gone in the centre bounce again? Someone's gone into the square. This time it's a Lalor player, and Montmorency take the free kick. As his kick goes down to the wing position, Bailey in front and never lets us down. Bailey over to Courtney. Courtney gets the ball, has a kick out to the scoreboard side. Mario battling for the ball. He's clear now. Mario with a handball over to Poncho. Poncho says, let me go, boy, and he went. And Scotty Bell, oh, nearly got a beautiful mark there. Slipped out of his hands. Montmorency clear the ball around there, the scoreboard side. Courtney there, but the ball goes off hands and out of bounce in front of the scoreboard. The score's Lalor 3-2 to Montmorency 2-3. Here we go, the ball in the air there. In front, Montmorency gets a tap out. Passos battling hard there. Poncho puts his body down, scrubbers the ball, but the ball's knocked out. Passos in there battling, Poncho battling, but the umpire said it's my ball and we'll ball it up, fellas. The ball up in the forward pocket for Lalor here. Bounce of the ball. The Montmorency bloke gets a knockout uncontested there. Here's the Lalor boy. Jono runs in, has a shot, puts the ball up into the forward line. Triggy's there, number 1 for Lalor. Cristolini got the ball, turns around, has a shot, but it's gone right over to the other side of the ground. Scotty Bell. Oh, no, it's gone out of Scotty Bell's hand. In the back to Montmorency, a free kick against Enzo there in the back pocket. Montmorency got the kick in the back pocket, clears the ball down to the wing side of the ground. Sharpie in front with a beautiful mark, Sharpie. Lovely mark. These are the marks that lift the side in the grand final. Sharpie got the ball ready to bring it back into Lalor's forward line now. Looking for a big high fly down there in the goal square. Oh, in front Montmorency. Lalor's got to get in front and get these marks when it comes down. Ball's up out the wing. Oh, Pino went up early there. Montmorency get the ball off the pack there. Over to Davies. They got the ball in front of them on the ground, picks it up. There's a chance though. The Bloods have got, oh no, the Montmorency boy picks it up, gets it out. Berkey there. And there's a free kick to Berkey on the wing side of the ground. Free kick to Berkey. Berkey looks for someone down the ground to kick it to. He's off. He plays on. The umpire said play on. His kick comes into Montmorency, all uncontested there. Lalor behind their men at that stage. McClure. And there's a free kick up the ground against Lalor. Sharpie pushed him after he kicked it. Not much in it though. Got the kick in about the centre wing of the ground. Goes up to Montmorency's half forward line. The umpire's whistle's gone. It's against. It's a Lalor free kick to David Carline. David's got the kick now. Goes with a big kick into the centre of the ground. Scotty Bell rises. No, not Scotty Bell's this time though. It's a Montmorency mark. The ball goes up onto their half forward line. Centre half forward. He's got the mark. The Montfellow will be going into the goal square with this, I'd say. Going up into their forward pocket with the ball. Stephen Lakey up there, moving around for Lalor. Oh, it's very scrambly up there on the ground. Pino there. All battling hard there for the ball. The umpire said, it's my ball. I'll bounce it up, fellas. Bounce of the ball there. Goes nowhere onto the ground. Very scrambly again. David Carline, the battling hard. Jono comes out with the ball, kicks it down into the centre of the ground. The umpire's whistle's gone again here, and he's given it against Jono. He's given it against Jono after he kicked the ball. He's given it against him, and it's gone to the Montmorency player. Silly play. We had the ball cleared then. As he's kicked the boy at centre half forward, putting it right up into the forward pocket, and Scotty Bell's taken an easy mark in the back pocket for Lalor. Clears it out into the other side of the ground, looking for Bailey. Bailey takes the mark, wastes no time, moves the ball around. He's got Sharpie there waiting for the ball by himself. Dodges a player, goes down into the centre of the ground, looking for Trigger, and Trigger said, that's mine, boys, but he drops it at the vital stage. Battles in hard for the ball, and there's the siren for the end of the first quarter. The scores at the end of the first quarter are Lalor 3-2 to Montmorency 2-3. A good game of football in the first quarter. Both sides fighting very hard that quarter for the ball. Nothing in it. It was going from half back line to half back line, and not much at all in the game at the moment. Oh yeah, big crowd coming around Lalor now to try and spur the boys on. Montmorency put up a reasonably good quarter then, battled it hard. Lalor players seemed to be moving the ball a little bit when they got it out wider. Bailey seemed to come into the game a little bit that quarter. When he gets the ball, he looks for someone very effectively. We've got to look for Enzo and Valecki. They're the boys that have got to get firing now. We've got to get those big knockouts from the centre. The bouncers haven't been favouring Scotty Bell, I don't think, at this stage. And if we get that ball away from that centre and move it down there in the Bloods territory, I'm sure we'll really fire. But the big boys from Montmorency, they're marking well on Lalor's back line at the moment. They've been in front and taken some marks that when we've gone into attack, they've been there, and our players have just been behind at that vital part of the game. Andy giving the boys a bit of a blast at the moment over that quarter. He's getting stuck right into them, so we expect them to come out and be really firing after this quarter time break. I think they'd be a little bit disappointed with their effort in the first quarter. They got a little bit behind in a lot of vital parts of the game, especially when we went into attack to our forward line. The other boys got in front of them down there, and our forwards have got to get in front. Thinks that, was that him there? That one there, Bashford, was it? That one that was getting a few kicks around here. Got a few kicks around there. Who are you trying to get with? I think that people have been treated to a very, very close game this first quarter, and I think everyone's enjoying the game at this stage. Been a very close game, very tightly fought by both back lines. Both back lines are playing very, very good football at the moment. Both forward lines are having difficulty just getting that ball through to get the goals, but both back lines are making it very hard for the forwards to get in front. Both back lines are right on top at the moment. You want one? There's one there. You can have one too. Huh?
Is it your equipment?
Yep. A couple of silly 15-metre penalties given away in that first quarter didn't help Lalor. One stage just near the end of the game there, Jono come out of the back line with a nice clearing kick, but done a silly thing, and the ball was given back to Montmorency and given them a kick for goal, and they got a point luckily out of it, not a goal. But Lalor's just got to settle down to the task now and really get in front and move that ball, look for each other like we know they can. Once they get going, they get that teamwork going, nobody can beat them. And this quarter, I think we'll see the really true Lalor game come into action. All right. It won't be long before the bounce of the ball in the second quarter here. We're just having both teams having their quarter time interval. Both coaches giving them a pretty vigorous sort of a talk at the moment. We can certainly hear Andy Rizzer from the Lalor camp over there giving them a real going over. And I'm sure after that little bit of a talk to the boys that they'll come out and really fire. We've got to get that ball out from that centre in this quarter and move it very quickly. There was a slight breeze blowing down to the Lalor end then, but really both ends can be scored from, so I don't think there's going to be any big asset in the game. Andy Rizzer in the middle of the ground trying to tune his players up there, speaking to Trigger there at the moment, getting into a few of his boys. I think he must have thought a few of them let him down in that quarter. They got a little bit behind, and he is revving them up this time, telling his forwards to play in front, not from behind, because too many Montmorency players took too many easy marks in our forward line. Then we had it down 5 or 6 times, and they turned us out with good, solid marks in defence, Montmorency. So Andy's got into his forwards, and I think you'll see a different Lalor forward line this time. We need Scotty Bell to get him top in that big centre knockouts there. We want big 30-yard knockouts, but the umpire hasn't been bouncing the ball that well at the moment, and it's made it hard for both ruckmans to get a clear knockout. Montmorency's been coming behind Scotty Bell and getting the knockouts that way. But they've got a big ruckman in Montmorency's side there too, but Scotty Bell, we know the ability that Scotty's got and that he can take right over in the rucks, I feel, from now on in the game. And he took a nice mark in the back pocket down there and cleared it, and he's playing quite well. Bailey come into the game and got a few kicks that quarter. Rio, Jono, they all come into the game. Trigger and that were battling hard on the forward line up there. You give me the wrong... Oh, that's over that side. Michael Courtney got a few kicks in the back line there. Ponchard battling hard on the forward line, number 4. We want Mario Vallecchio and number 8, Enzo Rio, to really fire this quarter and give us the drive we know they've got. 2 outstanding footballers they are. We've got some really outstanding footballers in this side. Passos doing a lot of hard work in the packs there. He never gives in. He battles hard, throws himself on the ball. Anyway, we're ready for the start of the second quarter now here, and it's 3-2 Lalor to 2-3 Montmorency, and the umpire's about to ball it up for the start of the second quarter. Ball goes up. Scotty Bell gets the first knockout, but Montmorency managed to get the knockout, scoop it up and kick it down to the centre wing. Chero gets in there. Sharpie battling hard for the ball, and I'd say Sharpie will get a nice free kick for putting his body in front. Sharpie with the ball at the centre half-back position, out to Bailey on the wing, and Bailey doesn't let us down much, I can tell you. Doesn't waste one breath either. He's off with the ball and says, we've got to move the ball, fellas, and he did, but unfortunately it was a Montmorency player in front. Goes into the centre of the ground, and nearly a mark to Lalor, but pushed out of his hands. He taps the ball out of the pack. Courtney gets the ball, sends it down to our half-forward line, and Trigger, number 1, takes the ball. Immediately plays on with the ball down into our forward pocket. And Passos is in front and gets the kick. There's a chance for the Bloods. Passos goes back, has a shot, puts the ball up into the goal square, but it's bad luck. It's 1 point. Well, that was the sort of play that we know Lalor are capable of. They moved the ball very quickly around there. Then Bailey got that ball and didn't waste any time and moved the ball down. We've got to move the ball quick. Triggy up there when the ball was kicked out. Jono's got the ball. Passos there battling hard for it. He's got it out now. Over to Sharpie. Sharpie's got the ball, turns, has a kick into the goal square. Montmorency bloke on his hands and knees trying to get the ball. Enzo there with him. There's a fresh air kick there. No one's got it. All falling over the ball. And the umpire, I'd say, has picked a free kick out to Passos for Lalor. Passos with a chance to score for Lalor, about 40 metres out. Comes in for his kick. Puts it high, won't make the distance. Scotty Bell says, that's mine, and Scotty Bell's got in front of the pack and taken a beautiful mark for the Bloods. Put his big hands up, no one will beat this fella in front, and he's about 12 yards out directly in front. On a little bit of an angle, but should nearly dob this for the Bloods. That's what we need, a big fella in front of the pack to take the marks, and that's what happened then. Comes in, lines them up. Has a shot. And there's no doubt about it. Straight through the centre and a beautiful goal of the Bloods. Good work, Passos, getting the ball up there, and Scotty Bell's put his big hands up, taken the mark and put it through to the Bloods to a very handy goal into the second quarter. The scores are 4-3 Lalor to 2-3 Montmorency. Umpires bring the ball back to the centre now. Players ready for the knockout again here. Sharpie there ready to get the knockout when it comes down. Sharpie actually went up and got a knockout himself with a little tap. Goes out into the wing. The Montmorency bloke gets the ball, but it's Pat Marmion sitting back to take a nice mark on the half-back flank for Lalor. Pat Marmion with a big kick out into the wing. Courtney leading out there. Oh, no one takes the mark. Onto the wing position. The Montmorency bloke fellow gets the ball out. Handballs it over, he drops it. Trying to pick it up. Sharpie there battling hard for the ball. Montmorency bloke gets the ball. Fresh air kick. Lalor in there battling for the ball on the ground again. Everyone's battling for the ball there. It's a big pack forms. The umpire said it's my ball. The ball's bounced close to the boundary line. Lalor get the knockout through Scotty Bell. Ball's down on the ground, all battling hard for it there. It's anyone's ball at the moment. Sharpie gets in and picks the ball. Sends it up to our centre half forward line. Triggy nearly with the mark. He kicks it off the ground, battles hard for it into our centre half forward position here. Kicks the ball off the ground. Mario bends down, picks it up, turns, has a shot for goals. And it's a beautiful mark to Poncho in front. It goes on and puts it through, and it's a sausage to Lalor. Beautiful football then. Come down to the ground quick, and that's what Lalor's capable of. When they do it, no one can beat them. And it's another goal on the board to Lalor. Good play by the Trigger at centre half forward, then forced the ball on, kicked it on, and it gave Enzo a chance, wasn't it? Andy giving his boys a little bit of support on the boundary then after that goal. He's a little bit of a smile on his face then. Ball in the centre of the ground again, looking for another big knockout from Scotty Bell. Sharpie waiting for the crumbs there. There, Scotty Bell in front again, gets the tap out. Tap further on by Jono. Berkey there. He's grabbed, loses the ball, play on. Coming through the pack. Enzo, what's he said? It's my ball to Lalor, and it's a free kick to Enzo. Good tackle, Enzo. He plays on, the ball goes right up into the forward line. Oh, it's a mark there. The umpire's paid the mark to the Montmorency boy. He clears the ball back into the centre of the ground. Scotty Bell with his big hands there, and they won't get past this fella. Scotty Bell takes an easy mark in the centre of the ground. Looking for a big kick from Scotty right up into our centre half forward line now. Beautiful kick right up into the goal square now. We've got a high flyer there. Mario was there. Passos there battling hard again. This bloke don't know how not to battle. Look at him go. Passos still battling hard there. The pack forms. Ball still down. Courtney there. Onto the forward pocket for Lalor. They're all battling. Passos in the pack again battling hard. And what's the umpire said? My ball, he says. I'll bounce it up, fellas. Hello? Just call the names, mate. I'll just keep saying whatever you say. Belly with a beautiful knockout towards the goal square. Here's a chance in Valecki. Cristallini with a kick back into the goal square. We got anyone home? Flies off the ground. Oh, across the goals it went. Montmorency clear the ball the other side of the ground onto the half-back flank for them. Pino battling hard for the ball there. Still in play. Pino with the ball, kicks it back along the boundary side of the ground. The Mont bloke down. Passos battling hard there. All battling hard, and the umpire says it's my ball, fellas. Lalor starting to get that little bit of desperateness back into their game now. Really diving onto that ball in the packs and really looking for each other now. That's when they're dangerous. Here's the tap out, goes straight to the Sharpie. Sharpie moving in there, couldn't get the ball out though. Enzo there, turns around, gets his kick, goes into the forward pocket. Scotty Bell moving around there, and it's a mark to Scotty Bell. Another mark in the forward pocket to Scotty Bell. He's getting in front and getting those big hands up, and these boys won't get past Scotty. This is the difference from the first quarter. The forwards, when the ball's going up there, we're getting in front, and you can't get past these fellas when they're in front. Scotty Bell with the ball now in the forward pocket. Lines them up. Comes in. Has his kick for goal. Oh, my word. Close, but right across the face of the goal and through for 1 point. Ball ready to kick out now. The Montmorency full-back with the ball. Out into the outer side of the ground there. Up they fly. At the back of the pack, it's the Lalor Scotty battling hard there. Here comes the ball down for Montmorency now into the centre wing, and it's a mark to Montmorency on the centre of the wing of the ground. He doesn't want it though. He's lost it. Pat Marmion gets the ball, kicks it out into the wing. Michael Courtney there battling hard for the ball. Still battling for it, Michael Courtney. Out near the wing, out near the boundary at the moment. All battling hard for the ball, and the umpires decided to ball it up close to the boundary line on the wing side of the ground. Very tight game still here at the moment. Montmorency finding it very hard to get it over this centre half back, up to the centre half forward line at the moment though, as Lalor applies the pressure, and another kick on the back line to Lalor. He kicks the ball. Carl Marmion gets the kick, kicks it to Scotty Bell, but not paid. All battling hard in there for the ball. Anyone that wants to go in for it, but by gee, it's scrambling over there on their far side of the wing. Around the neck. Umpire said it's a free kick to Montmorency. Chiro battling hard there, but he slipped at the vital stage of the ground. Lakey goes down, I reckon. Oh, not unlucky not to get a free kick there, Lakey. Montmorency trying to get the ball out. Can't. Lalor desperate in there in the packs, trying to knock the ball out, and a clearing. To clear the pack, the umpire is going to bounce the ball. Bounce of the ball. Both players going up, putting their hands up. Oh, good tackle there by Jono. Lakey in front there, battling hard for the ball all over him. The umpire never paid the free though, and it's another bounce of the ball. Nearly a free to Lalor there. He was in possession in front, never got the free. Bounce of the ball again. Lalor with the tap out. Sharpie in there, just missed the ball though. Enzo there battling hard for the ball. It's into a pack again, and the umpires said it's a free kick to Montmorency. Free kick to Montmorency on their half-forward line. Plenty of leads there, but he's said, I'm going to have a shot right into the goal square. Lalor players dropping back into the goal square now to take the big mark to clear the ball away. Here goes his kick, a beautiful kick right into the goal square. They all fly, no one's mark. Hello, the umpire's picked out a free kick. I don't know where he's picked that out of. He's got a big, I don't know, oh, he's picked one out anyway, and he's given it to Montmorency directly in front of goal. Rowe for Montmorency got the ball about 10 yards out directly in front from resulting from a free kick. Rowe shoots for goal, no doubt about it. A goal to Montmorency kick by Rowe. A free kick and a doubtful one at that. Must be 5-4. 5-4. Well, Montmorency took a while to get the ball down there, and it's the only benefit they got out of it was a free kick from the umpire, and that's given them the result, 1 goal on the board. The score is now a 5-4 to Lalor to 3-3 to Montmorency from that free kick and goal. The ball gets bounced. Scotty Bell gets the tap out, goes out to Sharpie, running for the ball. Sharpie picks the ball, kicks it up out into the wing side of the ground. The ball's in the open. Crystallini battling hard there. Montmorency in front, though. Gets the ball out, hits it out into the open. Berkey battling hard, slips, though. Then Montmorency get the ball over, taps it out to his partner here. Passos battling hard behind him there. Oh, Berkey and Passos battling hard in there for the ball. I think he's picked one out to Montmorency, though, and going to give the boy a free kick. Number 11 for Montmorency's got the free kick at the half-forward flank. Has the kick, goes in short. Montmorency in front and takes an easy mark. Number 13. The ball up into their forward line. At the back, there's a player there, and he runs into an open goal left by himself. Bad play, Lalor, and an easy goal to Montmorency on the scoreboard. Well, after that free kick and goal about 5 minutes ago to Montmorency, they've come down the ground again and got a nice goal out of it. A player left unattended at the back of the pack, and he's run into an open goal and kicked an easy goal. Lalor's back line just not quite playing up to scratch at the moment. They've got to tighten up a little bit at the back line. They're a little bit loose up here at the moment. Ball's bounced in the centre of the ground. Montmorency fella gets a 25-yard knockout up to their centre half-forward position, but Con gets the ball, gets a short kick and goes nowhere. Montmorency with the ball, handballs it out of the pack. Oh, there's a big scrimmage there at the moment, all trying to battle to get it out. Lalor comes out with the pack, though, and gets the ball out into the wing side of the ground in front. Courtney battling hard out there for the ball, but Montmorency get the ball and clear it along the wing side of the ground, and it's out of bounds. Out of bounds on the wings, on the dressing room sides of the ground. Lalor got to get that ball back moving down that centre of the ground. The ball's up there from the ball in, knockout. Montmorency bloke gets the ball, picks it up, has a kick, had it for a long while, and it looks like it's out on the full, and a kick goes to Lalor in the half-back flank. Marmion with the ball from this out of bounce on the full, kicks it around the wing side of the ground. Big flyers there we need. Oh, it's a mark to Montmorency, though, on the wing side of the ground. As his shot comes into centre half forward with it. Big pack fly, and it's another mark to Montmorency, marking very well on their forward line at the moment. He comes in for his kick, puts it right up into the goal square, but it's offline and through for 1 point. They're moving the ball very quickly around that wing side of the ground now, Montmorency, and they're starting to get a few high flyers out there. There's the ball kicked in. Sharpie going up at the back of the pack, but 2 Mont blokes against 1. Berkey gets the ball, breaks away, has a bounce of the ball around this side of the ground. Well shepherded behind play there. Berkey with the kick into towards the centre of the ground now. Jono running in there. Enzo with the ball. He's got it under control, heading out towards the wing. Hens it down to the half-forward flank over their heads. Mario there battling hard for the ball. Passos in there as well, and it's a ball up, the umpire says, on the half-forward flank for Lalor. No, he's plucked one out, and it's gone to Montmorency on the half-back line. Into the centre of the ground, Courtney gets smothered as he goes to kick. Sharpie chasing the ball. Oh, What's the umpire say here? Too high, and it's a free kick to Sharpie on the half-forward flank for Lalor. Here's his kick right into the goal square for Lalor. We got a high flyer. No, it's a Montmorency boy with his pair of hands up in the air and took a mark in the back pocket for Mont. Kicks the ball out into the half-back flank. A diving mark there. A good mark taken by Bailey on the half-forward flank for Lalor. Good diving mark. Kicks it into centre half-forward, looking for a Berkey, and finds him. Berkey at the true centre half-forward position, kicking at goal. Goes back to have his kick, probably put it right into the goal square, if not kick a goal here. Right up into the goal square, but oh, gee, it's a pack flies, but no one there to take a mark. Very scrambly up there at the moment. What's he done? It's a free kick paid here. Triggy's got the free kick. The Lalor centre half forward's got a free kick in the forward pocket for Lalor here. The umpires pick one out. About 20 yards out in front and shouldn't be any trouble to Trigger. Comes in, lines them up. Hello, the umpire. It's a umpire's going to give a 15-metre penalty, I think, if he hasn't kicked it. Yeah, he's giving him another kick now, and it's another 15 metres closer, so he should put this one on the board for Lalor without any troubles. He's putting him right back on the goal square now. He would have to fall over to miss this one. Comes in, kicks it out the ground. It's another sausage roll, straight through the centre to Lalor, kicked by Trigger, and a badly needed goal. (6-4) to Lalor now to 4-4 Montmorency. 2 goals the difference at this stage of the game, and Lalor come back after those 2 goals to Montmorency then with some good play, moving the ball quickly down, and Trigger getting a free kick up there, kicking a goal for Lalor. They've lost the ball, he's kicked it that hard. Witnessing a good game of football here at the moment. Both sides really putting in hard, and it's a good game of football on our hands. Lalor looked a lot better then as they moved the ball around then as they come down towards their forward line after those 2 goals by Montmorency. About 6 minutes to go in this quarter, in the second quarter. Lalor got a 2-goal lead at this stage of the game, a nice lead. Get another goal or 2 goals, it'll be a nicer lead at half-time. Here's the 3rd ball for the match. He kicked that ball that hard, I think it ended up in the South Morang Gorge. The ball's bounced in the centre of the ground. Scotty Bell with the knockout, gets it out to Sharpie. Sharpie's moving around nicely, gets his kick down to centre half forward. Cristolini there with a beautiful mark. Moves the ball with a handball over to Berkey. Berkey gets his kick out wide to Bailey. Bailey's got the ball on the half-forward flank, wheels around, goes in towards the centre half-forward position. And look at Trigger put the big hands up, but he's missed it. He never got it. Good try, Trigger. Mario on the ground battling hard for it. There's a chance for the Bloods. Cristolini. Oh, it's still on the ground there, battling it hard in front of the Lalor goals at this stage, and it's a ball up. Bounce of the ball, Scotty Bell there with the knockout. Handball's out, the Montmorency boy. He didn't want it though, he's lost it. Goes down, Sharpie's in hot pursuit of the ball coming down the ground. Oh, the Montmorency bloke kept going through. Berkey battling hard on the ground for the ball. Sharpie in there putting his bit in too. The Montmorency bloke breaks clear, puts the ball into the centre of the ground. Montmorency bloke in front and takes the mark. Montmorency player moves around with a handball into the centre there to his player coming down the ground, kicks it down to their centre half forward line. The Mont bloke in front goes for the handball. Lalor on the ground battling hard there for it. Mont bloke comes out of the pack with a short kick, goes nowhere. Montmorency comes through. Lalor batting hard with Marmion on the ground trying to tap it out. Mont bloke gets it, tackled again, loses it. Carlo there with the ball, and Carlo will take the free kick at the Carlon. Carlon takes the ball for Lalor at the centre half back position. Kicks it out into the centre of the ground. Oh, bad kick. Montmorency bloke, oh, never play on, the umpire says. Tapped it out onto the wing. Berkey puts his body in front, puts it in too hard there. Jono gets the ball around the wing. There's a blue here, there's a blue on the scoreboard side of the ground here. A few little fisticuffs being thrown, but nothing serious. Oh, the umpire very severe in this case, ordered both players off the ground, and there wasn't really much in that incident at all. They got tangled up in each other's feet, and the umpire must have thought there was a bit of a wrestling match going on. They were just trying to get out of each other's legs. Still one player off each, Lalor and Montmorency now, and the ball to be balled up on the wing side of the ground. Berkey sent off the ground for Lalor, and Devison sent off the ground for Montmorency with about 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. The ball's up in the air. Scotty Bell gets the knockout. There goes the kick down to our half-forward line, and it's a Montmorency mark on the half-back line for Mont. There's the ball going in towards the centre of the ground. Pino there, but the Montmorency bloke specks it off the pack, kicks it down onto the ground, bounces well for Marmion. Marmion trying to control the ball, still in there battling, throws his body down on the ball. They won't get it away anyway, and good battling Marmion there. A ball up here in the centre of the ground. Here's the bounce of the ball. Scotty Bell up there, gets a beautiful knockout. Anyone there to pick it up? The Mont bloke in front at this stage, he forces the ball through in front of him. Lalor battling hard, Courtney there, forcing it out to the boundary line there. Montmorency in front again there, with a handball to his opponent coming down the ground, gets his kick up into the centre wing. Sharpie in there, boy, he gives him one in the back though, and it's a Montmorency free kick. Montmorency with a kick going into the centre of the ground, looking, oh, this fellow from Montmorency's dashed right across to the centre wing, handballed over to his teammate, loses the ball. Chero in there battling hard to get it out for Lalor. Montmorency in there too, battling it hard. He's got the control of the ball now, gets it out with a handball onto the wing. He loses control. The Mont bloke still in front, battling hard for it, and gets a free kick in the back. Has his chance now, he has his... Oh, he dodges, weaves, and he's caught. Too long. Oh, lucky one to Montmorency. Then he had all day to kick that ball in, but he got grabbed too high, the umpire said, and a lucky free kick. The Mont bloke got the kick on the half-forward line for Montmorency, coming down to the scoreboard end. Lines them up, about 30 yards out, directly into the goal square now. A big kick. Oh, I tell you what, Montmorency mark. And he's... Well, there you are. Oh, it's a Lalor kick. Marmion's kick to clear it for Lalor in the last line of defence. Marmion to clear the ball right in the back pocket for Lalor now. Goes for the short one into the half-back flank. Pino got the ball there, safe little mark there, Pino. It's still in the back pocket for Lalor, clearing the ball down to the centre wing. Sharpie at the back of the pack, but the Montmorency bloke too tall in front and takes the mark, immediately plays on to the centre half-forward position for Montmorency. Marmion battling hard on the ground for Lalor there, but can't get it out, and it's a ball up in the half-forward position for Montmorency. A little bit of niggling going on there by both sides at the moment. There's a lot of tension in this game, very close at the moment. Both sides keyed right up for this game, and been a good game up to date. There's a bounce of the ball in the forward pocket for Montmorency. It's a free kick to Scotty Bell, I'd say, playing in front in the ruck, and he's got to get the free kick. In the back pocket for Montmorency, Scotty Bell takes the clearing kick around to the wing side of the ground. Mario in front. Bad luck, went over his head, over to Sharpie there. Courtney gets the ball with a short kick out into the wing. Bailey looking for the ball. Mario got the ball now. Mario's exploded and takes 3 bounces, but the Sirens beat you, Mario. Exploded along the wing side of the ground, but the Sirens beaten him, and the half-time scores here at the grand final 1981 of the under-16s is Lalor 6 goals 4 to Montmorency 4 goals 4.
There he is.
Maury.
And the big blue overhead on the side.
It won't come. 1981 under-16s grand final, Lalor versus Montmorency. Half-time presentations being made now to the winners of the Diamond Valley Best and Fairest players in all age groups. Lalor naturally represented by a very, very good footballer in Brad Gillard, who won the under-10s Best and Fairest. And also got another year to play next year. So what will he do next year? Get sacked. It's a good game so far.
It's long.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Take some pictures of the girls.
You think it's Channel O, do you? Hey, Philip Gibbs.
Yep. Yep. Hey, Rob.
No, you're
You
right.
want to move and take a picture of me?
Looking at the lens.
I'll just go right there.
Geez, mate, I can't touch nothing.
Yeah, Case, just keep your mouth shut. Just look. Can you see him, Brad?
No, I can see over there, but there's too many people around.
How come on there it's black and white and on there it's colour?
Because it's a black and white screen.
Oh, that's colour. Durr.
Yeah, that's right.
Was there a fight today?
Oh, one here. I just picked it up behind the play, but it wasn't much, was it?
Who got sent off from
They only got their feet up and he sent them off. They were having a little bit of a jostle, but they sent them off. Poor old Berkey got sent off.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a commentator.
Yeah. Aye?
Ray, you take it down the photos again next year.
I'll be applying for them, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Is it over there? Brad just got his, is it?
Well, pick it up with the lock car and just...
They're giving all the awards to all the players that won the best and fairest in the Diamond Valley at the moment. Big crowd around to support the boys and give them a bit of encouragement for their great effort through the year.
Yeah, we got robbed yesterday. See the guy that was shooting your Scott? Sharko. Yeah, that's right. That was shooting another blonde one. Yeah, that was a cop. See? He's got shoes. And the mark, that thing to it.
There's a lot of things against carpet.
Yeah, I know.
They had every chance though, didn't they? They had every chance to win that, though. 26 points in stone. Hey? They went to sleep. Hey? They went to sleep. Should have been, mate. That's for sure. We should have been on this today too.
Yeah. Was it pretty close?
Yeah.
Montmorency didn't play that all that good, you know that?
No, they played fair, but they didn't get everything their own way.
Dropped there when Danny said the team sort of failed out.
Yeah,
That's when
no, they rely on him a lot.
That's like the boy, they rely on him.
Yeah.
Who else?
No, they're giving out the award for Brad, you know.
Is all your son's on recording? Son's up on recording or what? Oh, that's right.
They're only interested in the game anyway, so. Yeah, you can turn it off to like if you want.
Danny, that was Danny.
Was it?
You can tell all the Montmorency flags are going up.
Oh, yeah. They all won last week.
Yeah. Bundu was got a good side. And Bundu under 10, yeah.
Did you do that kind? Yeah.
Yeah, there it is, because you got the side here, right?
Yeah, the under 10s won.
All their
They won
junior
every
sides are
grand
top
final.
side.
Yeah, every grand final they won.
They're a top side, that's right.
Here comes all the winners now of the under 10s, under 14s and under 16s best and fairest players doing a lap of honour during the half-time break here at Diamond Creek. All the winners of the best and fairest for Lalor, for the Diamond Valley. Little Brad Gillard, the under 10s, Danny, the under 14, all the other boys there, all doing their lap of honour, and very proudly so, I would think. All got their trophies there, presented to them at half-time, and all got smiles as big as cucumbers. There's some more boys there coming around doing their lap of honour too. Under 16s. Remarkable effort by that boy from Heidelberg. Philip, he done a great effort this year, got about best on the ground 13 times this year, and a remarkable effort, and there's quite a few league clubs will be looking out for Philippi, I'd say. But a great effort this year in the under 16 competition by him. Little Brad Gillard, everyone at Lalor is as proud as can be for this little fella. He's only 10 years old or 9 years old, and he's got another year to go in the under 10s, and this year's he's pulled off the Diamond Valley best and fairest, and I'm sure this kid can only improve even further next year and win it again, and probably take it off again next year. Umpires out on the ground after the half-time interval, and I'm sure we're going to see a crackerjack last half in this game today, a really crackerjack last half. If history repeats itself, the last game that they played in the second semi-final here, Montmorency were level peggings at half-time with Lalor, thereabouts, and after half-time Lalor exerted their true blood power and just walked away from the opposition in very muddy conditions. So we will see if the same thing happens here today.
Get me on it?
There's another.
Put it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's a look at that.
Let's go.
I forget those. I like you said.
Drink more fish.
Jim Kindos is a reserve, and Carlo. Was that Carlo? He hasn't got a number in there.
Nah, he's using number 6.
Yeah. That's not the shoot. Well, as far as the goal kicking goes in the under 16s, it's Brian Kelly from Greensborough on 52 goals, but Enzo Rio kicked the goal in that first half for Lalor, and now they're both on 52 goals in this year's goal kicking awards, and G. Davies from Montmorency I see is on 48 sitting back there. But Enzo Rio's come up to be level with Kelly at the moment on 52 goals apiece. Montmorency side's just run onto the ground after the half-time interval, waiting for Lalor to appear on the ground after a little bit of a briefing from their master coach, Andy Risser. It's amazing how much drive Andy gets out of the boys with the half-time speeches that he gives, because they really lift. While we're waiting for the break here, congratulations must go to Brian Lawler today for the under-12s grand final victory that Lalor had earlier in the afternoon. A great victory by the boys. It looked early pieces in the game. Everyone thought that Lalor were going to get done, but to their credit and to a few of the boys who put in that extra effort in the last quarter of the game, Lalor were able to come home and snatch victory in the last quarter, and a thrilling last quarter, and to give their coach Brian Lawler another grand final for the Lalor under-12s. Davies from Montmorency's on 48. Lalor's coming out.
Number 2.
Owen Davies, yeah, number 2.
Stop. He's kicked.
Has he kicked any, Owen Davies?
He's kicked 1 or 2.
Has he?
Here comes Lalor, right?
And here comes the Bloods back on the ground for the second half of the grand final. All running out into the ground. Scotty Bell, Bailey and the boys all out into the centre of ground to put a few goals in this quarter and win the 1981 grand final for the Bloods.
The 14's a duds.
Oh, don't say that. It's been a good year for the Lalor Football Club this year with 3 of their sides in the finals. The under-10s putting up a great performance early in the season, but just missing out on reaching the finals. The under-14s getting into the second semi and getting beaten, and then putting up a courageous effort in the preliminary final. It's against Greensboro last week over at Watsonia, but there was only 1 or 2 kicks in the game, and it could have turned either way. But the boys put up a courageous effort in the last quarter and weren't disgraced in their effort, and look forward to next year. I'm not allowed to say what I'm allowed to say. That number 8. Players getting in position now for the start of the second half of the game. The 1981 grand final between Lalor and Montmorency at Diamond Creek. The scores at half-time, Lalor leading 6-4 to Montmorency 4-4, as umpires are getting ready for the start of play. You just keep reading them out to me. I expect Lalor to really move the ball fast down into their forward line this quarter, and I'd say they'll be looking for players like Trigger and Enzo and Mazzocca and all these boys to really fire this quarter. Bailey come into the game in that last quarter and done quite well. I think the 2 players that were ordered off are back on the ground. Can't see them on the bench. They're both back on, aren't they? Yeah, both players back on the ground. Umpires let them both back on the ground after being ordered off in the second quarter. So it's 18 apiece. Ready to go for the bounce of the second half of the 1981 Lalor versus Montmorency grand final. Bounce of the ball in the centre of the ground. Ruckman take up their positions. The bounce of the ball, the bounce goes the other way though, and Lalor, Enzo gets the ball, kicks it out wide. Bales there. Oh, a great attempt to mark by Bales, but just slipped at the vital stage. The Montmorency bloke gets a little kick in front of him along the wing side of the ground, and it's kicked out on the full, but the umpire's seen something else here, and it's a free kick to Montmorency. Montmorency got the kick on the wing side of the ground heading into their forward line. Scotty Bell at the back, can he take the mark? No, Sharpie gets the ball, sends it into the centre of the ground, but the Montmorency boy all by himself takes an easy mark in the centre of the ground. Montmorency in attack with the ball, heading down to their centre half forward position. Oh, the big men fly up there at centre half forward. No one gets the ball. Sharpie in there battling hard on the ground, tries to push the ball out. Montmorency boy picks the ball up, sends it down to their full forward line. Up high, oh, there's a high fly there, but he never got it. Kick wide onto the half-back flank for Lalor. Courtney with the ball coming around the flank, sends it in. 2 Lalor players running out there. Berkey got the ball, touches it on the ground once, gets the ball, kicks it down, looks for Trigger, over his head. Here comes Bale, picks it up beautifully on the half-forward flank, sends it into centre half-forward. Look at Mario come across to take a beautiful mark on the half-forward flank for Lalor. Has a look at the goal, thinking about handballing it over to Trigger, but he says, I'm going to have a look at him, Trigger. Enzo lines them up at the half-forward position, and Mario lines them up. Goes for the kick into the goals, goes across goal into the forward pocket. Cristolini with a beautiful mark in the pocket for Lalor though, in front and takes a splendid mark. He's about 10 yards out, directly in front practically, just on a slide angle, and got the kick for Lalor to give them a handy goal here at the 1.5 minute mark of the third quarter. John Cristolani with the ball. About 10 yards out, has his shot for goal, tries to steer it through. Oh, it's gone across goals and gone for 1 point though. Bad miss there by Chris Delaney, but he tried to steer it through and it just went offline for 1 point. Montmorency with the ball, kicking it out now into the centre half-back position. Mario in front of the pack, but not quite. Gets tapped down to the ground. Mario gets the ball again, tackled from both sides. Still in there battling. What guts and determination by a boy this. Trigger gets the ball from a handball over now. Running into goal has a shot, but oh, Montmorency in front takes a mark on the back pocket for Mont. Sharpie and Berkey battling hard for the ball, and I'd say it's a Lalor free kick. Battling hard in front of the pack was Berkey and takes the reward by getting a free kick from the umpire. Berkey's come into the game in patches and he does quite well when he does. He gets the ball, tries to kick it down right in the goal square. Poncho up by Montmorency bloke on the ground battling hard. Lalor trying to go through it. Turns around, snaps, but 1 point by Passos. A point in about the 4-minute mark of the third quarter for Lalor. Good try by Passos. Tried to turn out of the pack and have a snap, but it was just a little bit too hard for him and snapped it through for a point. The ball coming from the back line now from Montmorency goes up to centre half back for them. Trigger in front and will get a free kick. The other boy had his shoulder all over his arm and Trigger takes the free kick at centre half forward for Lalor. Goes back, thought of having a handball then, but he's going to have a kick. He'll put it right into the goal square for Lalor here. And he has to, puts a big kick right into the goal square. The high flyers, there's a snap. One point only to Enzo then. I thought it was a goal, but Enzo's snapped it and 1 point it is. Lalor in attack at the moment, petering at goals, with Montmorency kicking out now, going out to the other side of the ground, onto the wing side of the ground. Belly in front. Can't get it though. Sharpie around there, Marmion battling hard too on the ground. Sharpie in there trying to get a ball. Berkey there. Everyone battling hard for the ball on the ground. Very scrambly play at the moment. The ball comes out to the wing side of the ground now. All players in battling hard. Scotty Bell there. Oh, Montmorency boy trying to force the ball out, but no. Berkey there. Jono. Oh, Montmorency get the ball now on the boundary side of the ground there. Cristolini battling hard for the ball. Belly. There goes Lalor clearing the ball. Now, oh, nearly a good mark there to Lalor, but no, Montmorency bloke gets the ball. Courtney there. Courtney puts his body in front. Montmorency bloke falls over the ball. Courtney trying to get the ball, but Montmorency bloke's hugged it into his chest, and it's a ball up at the centre of the ground. There's the bounce of the ball in the centre of the ground now. The Montmorency bloke gets a tap there, falls over as he comes through the pack. Lalor Triggy trying to force the ball out. Sharpie gets a handball out of the pack there. Enzo there, battling hard here. Sharpie picking the ball up, tackled to the ground, and what's the umpire said? He says, holding the ball, and it's a free against you, and a Montmorency free kick on the centre half-back position. Handball over to his teammate there, kicks it out into the wing side of the ground. There's a race for the ball there now. Chiro, he's battling, lost the flight of the ball there though. Still battling hard, all players in there battling hard. Jono in there battling hard, everyone falling over the ball. Pino, Chiro again, gets the kick out. Sharpie goes in, but he can't get the run of the ball either, and it's a big mess of players there, and the umpire says, I'll have to ball the ball up, fellas. It's come to a scramble. Getting too scrambling, got to get the ball out into the open spaces, Lalor, because that's where they like to move it. Scotty Bell gets a tap out down to Enzo. Enzo with a long kick into the forward line. Poncho, can he get it? Nearly. Poncho still battling for the ball in front of him. Got the run of it. Has a snap. And it's 1 point to Lalor. Kicked by Poncho. Very hard battle for Poncho. And he just couldn't turn around far enough and snapped it through for 1 point. Lalor petering at the goals at the moment. They just can't get that deliberate shot at goals and having snaps from packs and not just going our way at the moment. A big kick out from Montmorency out to centre half back. Sharpie in front ball, but Montmorency bloke coming from the side and took a lovely mark. Has a short kick. Oh, nowhere in particular this one. This is danger for Mont because Lalor's snooping around that ball now. Look at Enzo Rio go. He kicks it into the forward line. Poncho there. Look at Triggy snooping at the back. He grabs the ball and it's a goal. A goal kicked by Trigger. Beautiful scouting around the pack and a beautiful goal to the Bloods. That's the play. They read that beautifully, Lalor, and it come out of the centre and went down there very quickly and read beautifully for a goal to the Bloods. Good battling by Enzo Rio there that forced the ball around then, and Trigger read that beautifully. He stood at the back of the pack, the ball come over the pack, and he said, that's mine, baby, and he kicked a beautiful goal for the Bloods, and that's a valuable goal in the third quarter here after petering at goals. The ball's bounced in the centre of the ground again. Lalor boy gets a tap out to his teammate there. Yeah. Here goes Berkey, right, Berkey with a beautiful clearing kick up into our centre half forward position. Passos, nearly Passos, but the Montmorency gets the crumbs up. Free kick there to Lalor. Must be a free kick. Pushed in the back, Bailey, and he gets the kick and goes on with it. Scotty Bell takes the ball, looks for the handball, but no, he's a bit slow there. Here's the handball now. Goes over to Bailey. Bailey with a kick into the forward pocket, but it's going to beat all players and go out of bounds in the half forward, flank forward pocket for Lalor. Here's a chance for the Bloods to get another goal now. Scotty Bell in the ruck for Lalor. Getting in front there and getting the big knockouts now. Looking for the crumbs on the front of the packs there, Passos. Scotty Bell gets a tap down, but it goes no one. Passos gets the ball. A little kick out of the pack, but it goes to a Montmorency player who goes over to his teammate, clears it out to the wing for Montmorency now. Two Montmorency boys running for the ball, but Lalor are hot on their tail. Berkey right after them there. Mario there also. Players go down. The ball keeps moving on down the ground. All over the ball there. And the umpires pick the free kick out, and it's going to go to Montmorency. Free kick to Montmorency, coming in from the centre to their half-forward flank, going up to their goals. Into the right into their forward pocket. In four, is it a mark? Yes, the umpires paid the mark to Montmorency. Yes, a nice mark there to Montmorency in the forward pocket. Number 4. That's that play. Rowe's third on the goal kicking. Comes in, lines them up for Montmorency. Straight through the centre and a goal to Montmorency. A goal in about the 10-minute mark of the third quarter to Montmorency.
Level 7-8.
The scores in the 10-minute mark of the third quarter are Lalor 7 goals 8 to Montmorency 5 goals 4. 7-8 to 5-4 at the 10-minute mark of the third quarter, as waiting for the ball to come back to the centre of the ground. Taking a little bit of time to get the ball back to the centre today, but here it comes now, and it's back in the umpire's hand, ready for the bounce of the ball again. Lalor ruckman Scotty Bell ready there, looking for the big knockout. Montmorency boy moves in, the ball's bounced. Scotty Bell gets the knockout, goes to Montmorency player who kicks it down to their centre half forward line. Lalor scouting around the packs, Pino there battling hard for it. Montmorency bloke gets it. There's a bit of a pack forming there, and the umpires have got no choice but to ball it up, fellas. The ball on Montmorency's centre half forward line. The umpire bounces the ball. A knockout by Lalor, Scotty Bell. Sharpie chasing the ball out towards the wing side of the round. Gets a little hand pass out. Comes out to Courtney. Courtney with the ball in front of him. Sends it down to Lalor's centre half forward position. Big Montmorency ruckman comes through there. Kicks the ball around the wing side of the ground. Got a player by himself out there. Misses a sitter. A Lalor boy. Marmion gets the ball over to Sharpie. Sharpie with a little handball. Marmion again, come up the ground to battle it again. Passos in there for the ball. Look at that for strength. Passos breaks away, but his kick goes straight to a Montmorency boy. He's handballed over. Triggy going for the ball there. Montmorency in front for the ball. Berkey in there battling. Trigger back in there for the ball. The Montmorency bloke, Trigger taps it out, but Montmorency there and gets the ball out. No, he fumbles. Berkey battling hard for the ball. Battles it out. Still very hard here. Bailey gets the ball. It's tapped out in the open. Bailey sends it down to the forward line. Poncho with the ball, number 4, if he can handball it over, but he's going for a kick for goal. Oh, and it's 1 point to Lalor. Bit of an opportunity there, but 1 point for Lalor. Kick by Poncho. Got a player down here with cramp for Lalor, Sharpie. On the wing side of the ground as Montmorency kicks the ball out, and it's kicked out by their fullback on the full, and it's a free kick to the Bloods. Mario's got the kick on the half-forward flank. Sends it in. Beautiful kick, but out on the full, unfortunately, for Lalor, and a free kick goes to Montmorency. Free kick in the back pocket to Montmorency. Kicks it out to their half-back flank. High flyer. Scotty Bell with his big hands out there, though, and said, "That's mine, fellas." And Scotty Bell with a big mark out in the half-forward flank for Lalor to send it into their goals. With the kick goes in looking for a Lalor player, but Montmorency in front of the pack again and takes an easy mark at centre half-back. Kicks it out to the half-back flank. Belly again. Oh, nearly Scotty's. Mario battling hard there, gets a kick in. Enzo there looking around, and I'd say there's no worries about that one. You can put away the glasses for that one because Enzo's taken the mark. Enzo having a shot for goal now. He's only about 40 yards out directly in front. Enzo equal on the goal kicking at the moment. Has his chance to go ahead in the goal kicking, and a very handy and vital goal for the Bloods. Has a shot for goal 40 yards out directly in front. And it's put away the glass. It's a goal to the Bloods, and it's a lead in the goal kicking to Enzo Rio. Hits the front in the goal kicking with that goal, but more importantly, he puts a valuable goal on the board for the Lalor team. That brings his players alive now, and I reckon from now on the Bloods are going to really thrive home now. The score's now at Lalor 8-9 to Montmorency 5-4. A very handy lead to Lalor at this stage of the game. 4-5 lead. The ball's bounced in the centre of the ground. Scotty Bell's got nearly every knockout since the first quarter and done really well in the ruck for Lalor. Trigger gets in there for the ball, but the ball's forced out into the wing for Montmorency. Chero out there fighting hard for the ball. Tapped out. Ball goes over to Montmorency there on the boundary line. Everyone in there battling, Chero battling in there hard, Berkey in there battling hard for Lalor to try and force it out. Con there too, battling hard. And what's the umpire said? He said it's a Montmorency kick, fellas. And it's a Montmorency kick on the wing side of the ground. He immediately plays on, finds his teammate at half-forward flank, puts it into full forward. Marmy in there with his big hands. Oh, play on, the umpire says. A bit of a scramble there, and I'd say it's a ball up. No, it's a kick to Lalor there. It's a kick to Lalor coming down in the centre of the ground now. Scotty Bell up. Bailey gets the ball over to Courtney. Courtney with another handball over to Enzo. Enzo with another handball over to Bailey. Bailey coming around the wing side of the ground. The Bloods bringing the ball ground. Poncho tries the one-hander, but the ball goes out of bounds on the half-forward flank for Lalor. Ball come around very quickly. Then Bailey brought the ball around very quickly with Enzo. Then Poncho tried to get the ball in, but just failed. And the ball to be bounced in on Lalor's half-forward flank. The ball up in the air. Lalor get the tap down. Passos around there. Oh, around the neck to Montmorency. Must take the free kick. Ball goes into the centre of the ground. Oh, there's a chance to know. Montmorency bloke breaks away now, gets a handball over to his teammate going around the wing side of the ground. 3 of them running there. Oh, had a bounce, lost control, picked it up again. Still running. How far are you allowed to run, umpire? He's still running into their centre half forward position. Oh, Marmion tackles him hard there. Battling hard. He picks it up, but dropping the ball to Marmion for Lalor. Good decision, umpire. Got the ball at the centre half-back position, puts it up to the centre of the ground. Oh, Scotty Bell in front, thank you very much. Takes the mark at the centre position of the ground. Big kick down to the half-forward flank. Everyone under the ball. Get Passos try to pull in that big mark there. Mario gets the ball, number 7, over to Poncho. Poncho runs into goals, baby. Oh, Poncho, I thought you had that one, mate, but it's 1 point for the Bloods. Run in and lost a little bit of control when he kicked the ball and put it through for a point. Ball to be kicked out by the Montmorency fullback. Goes out to the outer side of the ground. No one in there to get the ball, but the ball's dieting along the ground. Montmorency first in for the ball. Bailey there chasing him. Berkey there, Sharpie there now. Sharpie gets the ball, kicks it. Comes down to the half-forward flank. Crystallini there, battling hard for the ball. Montmorency tapping in front. Triggy with him, but it's a free kick to Montmorency on the half-back flank. Half-back flank for Montmorency, kicking the ball out now, down to the centre of the wing of the ground. Oh, no one there. Went right over the pack. Sharpie gets the ball again. Comes in with a beautiful kick down to the forward line. Poncho down there, but the ball's going to beat all players and go out of bounce in the forward pocket for Lalor. Who? Magellan. How are you? Magellan. Is it? Lalor got an interchange player warming up at the moment, maybe to come on the ground. The ball's in the ruck there. Montmorency get it out. Tries hard, gets his kick away, the Montmorency player. Oh, nearly a chance for a mark to... Enzo gets the ball, kicks in towards goal. And it's out of bounce on the full and a free kick to Montmorency in the back pocket. Crystallini off the ground for Lalor, limping. And a new player on the ground is number 13 for Lalor. Margellis. Angie Margellis coming onto the ground for Lalor in the interchange then. Scotty Bell with the ball at centre half forward for Lalor at the moment. I've seen Scotty kick these ones. He gets under them, he can kick them anywhere, this fella. Gets the ball, steadies, lines them up. Nice kick into the goal square. Anyone at the back, but off the hands of the pack and through for 1 point to the Bloods again. 1 point to Lalor. Bloods attacking at goals pretty rapidly now, and the ball seems to be harder for Montmorency to get back down to their forward line now. Kick out from their full back out to the half-back flank. Scotty Bell battling hard in there. Jono battling hard in there. Picks it up, kicks it towards centre half forward. Courtney there over their heads. Mario got the ball, turns, has one bounce, has a handball. Enzo got the ball now. Enzo into goals. Has Enzo done it? Enzo's done it all right. Through the centre, and a vital goal to Lalor. Beautiful goal. Good team play there. Unselfish play and beautiful football. Another goal to the Bloods into the third quarter in the grand final. Well, there you are. Everyone there said it was a goal, but it was classed as a point, and it's kicked out. That was a goal. That last one was touched through. Well, everyone up here thought it was a goal anyway. There's the ball on the wing position for Montmorency. Lalor battling hard to get it back out there, but Montmorency got the ball moving around the wing side of the ground up towards their half-forward line. He fumbles it. And the ball's out on the full. And a free kick to Lalor on the wing side of the ground by Chiro. Chiro with the kick comes into the centre of the ground to Sharpie, and Sharpie hasn't let him down and taken a nice mark on the wing side of the ground. But he's taken it off him and given it to the Montmorency bloke. Well, there you are. The ball goes up in the centre half forward position for Montmorency. Lakey up high, had a touch of the ball but out of his hands. Over to Pino. Pino trying to get the ball out there. Montmorency player trying to control the ball, loses it. There's a Montmorency player with the ball, has a snap into the goal square, and it's a big kick too. It's rolling, but it's rolling across goals, and Chiro's forced it out, and it'll be out of bounce. Ball to be bounced in Montmorency's forward pocket. Chiro gets the ball, gets it out of the pack. Courtney chasing the ball in front of his opponent there. Has a handball over to Sharpie. Sharpie got the field in front of him now. Someone coming after him. Gets his kick though. Here's the chance. Poncho in front. Poncho, Mario over with a handball, but no one there. Poncho still fighting there. Enzo got it. Enzo with a handball. Looking for Scotty Bell. Scotty Bell picks the ball up at centre half forward. Let's go with a mighty big kick. It's going into the goal square, and what is it? It's a goal. A goal to Lalor. Kicked by Scotty Bell. Beautiful football, Bloods. And well done, Scotty Bell. Well, there's the football that Lalor have been playing all year in the home and away games, and it's coming to life now because Lalor's really on the run now. Here we go in the centre of the ground again. Lalor taking control of this game. The centre bounce. Scotty Bell doing rude. Oh, as the umpire on the boundary said that somebody's gone into the square, and it's a free to Montmorency. 32-point lead to Lalor at this stage is a very handy lead in the grand final as the Montmorency player kicks the ball down to their half-forward flank. Everyone high. Sharpie there, but no. Tapped off the top of the pack. Con there battling hard, lost the run of the ball. There's the siren for the end of the third quarter, and a very good quarter by Lalor. Lalor put on a few goals that quarter, and very valuable goals at this stage. Third quarter in all matches is a very vital quarter, and it's a very handy lead coming into the last quarter in a grand final for Lalor.
Just wait until they finish with the...
They got a big lead, haven't they? 4 goals.
You can keep 8, 5 goals too. I'm keeping it running.
Very valuable quarter then to Lalor. As I said after half-time, I thought they'd come alive. The half-time speeches by their premiership coach, Andy, has really lifted them every time. And after half-time, they've come out and they've played like men possessed because they've all put in. Scotty Bell's taken control of the rucks. He's played a great game, and that was a beautiful goal, turning around. He's a big fella, moved around nicely, lined them up, and it went straight through the centre. And they're getting a lot of drive from the centre from Scotty Bell. Sharpie's got a lot of kicks around the centre of the ground. A lot of the half-back lines come to life now, and they're doing quite well there. The wingers have come good, and everyone's lifted their game in that third quarter, and this is the Lalor we know now because they're moving the ball very well, handballing over to each other, looking for each other, and I think our pace is starting to show in that quarter then. Montmorency a little bit slow that quarter, and Lalor showing the true form that they've showed all year to be undefeated all year. Oh, yeah, we can go. Yeah. Yeah. We'll take this in. If you can connect that in, we'll talk to Andy. Get him talking, and I'll interview him. All right? Yeah.
Yeah, so
This is you can connect that to that, can't you?
to that.
Not to that. We'll take that in, and I'll have a talk to him in there. Well, the stage is set here for a real top last quarter in the 1981 grand final of under-16 football in the Diamond Valley. Lalor Football Club undefeated all year and really showing their true colours today under a great coach, Andy Rizza, and Darryl Harries and also Trigger. They've been a good combination, these three, all year, and the hard work that they've put in's come out here today in the grand final with a big lead at three-quarter time, and I can't see any reason why they can't go ahead and have a big win here in the grand final, and a great effort should be, great tribute should be paid to these three fellas for keeping the boys up all year and really keep them as a team.
Yellow thing for the streamers. Yeah.
Andy giving them a big rev up there in the centre of the ground at the moment. Both coaches getting into both sides to try and get that last little bit effort out of the fellas for the last quarter. Still, when you've got a 4 or 5 goal lead, you're amazing how much you can pull out even if your legs can't run. You can pull that little bit out and you know you're going to win that grand final. Yeah, grand finals are only won by hard work by a lot of people all year, and the junior football club at Lalor always been hard workers, and that's how they get the results on the field. Lalor players breaking up after their third quarter speech by their coach Andy Rizza, and I'm sure he really told the boys that football's never won at three-quarter time. You've got to play that last quarter out and make sure of it.
Where's Bob Skilton?
Very nervous looking people around the camp. I tell you what, there'll be some smiles on their faces after this game tonight, believe me. Andy walking out to his boys in the centre of the ground, giving them that little bit of rev up, while Montmorency are taking that little bit of extra time for their coach to try and rev them up. But I'm afraid, Mont, you've come with the golly wobbles, me boys, because that black and white colours, they go through everyone in grand finals. Collingwood, and it's gone to Montmorency today. You've got the golly wobbles for sure, because you're playing a championship side today. Championship side all year, and they haven't let their supporters, their coach, and everyone down. They've put the fireworks on here today to really be well in front of three-quarter time and a chance to pull off the 1981 grand final for the club.
No, it wasn't.
Teams breaking up and getting in position for the vital last quarter. One more quarter to go in the 1981 Diamond Valley Under-16 Grand Final, where the scores coming into the last quarter are Lalor 9-12, a very handy lead to Montmorency 5-4. A 5-2 lead to Lalor, so I can't possibly see Montmorency wearing them down in this last quarter. Lalor really excelled in that third quarter and deserved the lead that they got at the third quarter. No better player on the day than Scotty Bell. He's got a lot of drive from the centre of the ground all day, especially after the first quarter. I thought he's controlled the knockouts all day and been easily the best ruckman on the ground and kicking a beautiful goal in the third quarter. Players like Sharpie, Bailey, Berkey, Enzo Rio, Valecki, all these players have all lifted, all the back players. Marmion's played quite a good game on the back line. A lot of the players down there, Lakey, quite a few players down there lifted their game in that third quarter and really turned the fireworks on. Trigger at centre half forwards played well, battled hard at every occasion the ball's come down there, never gives in. Well, everything's in readiness now for the last quarter of the 1981 Diamond Valley Grand Final Under-16s. Lalor got a nice handy lead of 5-2, and I'd say at this stage I'd like to have my money on Lalor to win the grand final. Bounce of the ball in the centre of the ground. Umpire ready to bounce it for this exciting last quarter. The bounce of the ball, Scotty Bell up there, but the Montmorency bloke gets in short for the knockout. The Lalor bloke, Michael Courtney, kicks it off the ground, but it's a Montmorency kick. Montmorency in attack in the centre half forward position. Con in front, battles hard for the ball. Will you play it, umpire? No, he won't. Lakey on the ground, handballs it out. Handball out to Berkey. Berkey got the ball going around the wing side of the ground over to Triggy, number 1 for Lalor. Takes the mark on the wing, Trigger. Come a long way out and got the ball. Ready to take his kick into the forward line for the Bloods. Gets a kick into the half forward flank for Lalor. Ball bounces. Jono gets the ball, kicks. Up in the air, bring rain. Scotty Bell in front, no. And the ball is out of bounds on the half forward flank for Lalor. Ball about to be thrown in on the half-forward flank for Lalor. Ruckman up in front there. Scotty Bell battling hard for the ball. Gets the knockout. No one there. Jono battling hard for the ball there. Still in front. Gets his kick. Jono. Good effort, Jono. Goes to centre half forward. Lalor bloke up in front. Trigger takes the ball though. Hands out to Enzo with a handball. Enzo into the goals. Oh! 1 point to Lalor. Montmorency boy takes the ball, ready to kick it out from full-back, goes out to the centre of the ground practically with that kick. Sharpie up, but no, off the hands of the pack, over to Montmorency, handball over to his player coming down the ground, goes for a kick down to their half-forward line. Lalor in front, no, Montmorency bloke puts his hands up and takes the mark at centre half-forward. Montmorency with a kick, centre half forward, going into goals. Big kick right down to the goal square. We got a big fella down there. No, and has the ball gone through? Yes. A goal to Montmorency in the first 2 minutes of play in the last quarter. A big kick from centre half forward, and it's gone over the pack's head to roll through for a goal. Montmorency with a quick answer to that goal from Lalor. (9-13) to 6-4 of the scores in about the 3 minute mark of the last quarter. Umpire ready, bounced the ball again. Scott Bell ready to take the knock for Lalor. The Montmorency boy there waiting for the knock. The umpire comes in, bounces the ball. Both ruckmen run in. Scotty Bell with the knockout goes towards our centre half forward position, but the Mont boys backing around the pack takes the ball out to the wing side of the ground. Michael Courtney there. No. Battling on the ground is a Lalor player. Courtney again battling hard for it. Goes out into the wing. Marmion there. Montmorency boy. Courtney there. Enzo running in for the ball. No. Montmorency get the ball, clear it around the wing side of the ground. Pino there. Oh, everyone battling for the ball on the ground there. A bounce there. Comes the ball in now on the wing side of the ground. Lakey gets the ball, has a long kick up to Lalor's half forward flank. The ball bounces over the pack. Poncho gets the ball, kicks it towards our half forward pocket there. Montmorency gets in front, clears the ball down to the centre of the ground. Enzo battling hard on the ground, gets the ball out. Montmorency boy gets the ball, kicks it towards the centre of the ground. A big race for the ball here. Berkey running for the ball. I'll back Berkey in front, gets the ball, runs into goal, kicks. And it bounces the wrong way for 1 point to the Bloods. The ball's kicked out right out to the centre half-back position for Montmorency. Montmorency boy gets the ball, kicks it out into the wing for Montmorency. But Lalor in front, Courtney in front, and gets the free kick with a shove in the back. Courtney ready to go off, but umpire says go back and have your kick, son. Courtney with the ball on the wing side of the ground for Lalor. Goes back to have his kick. Courtney coming in, sending it into our half forward flank. Big flyers there, but everyone, Benzo battling hard there for the ball, taps it out. Montmorency boy pushes it out on the ground. Montmorency pick the ball up, go around towards the wing side of the ground into no one particular. Ball into the centre of the ground. Lalor waiting for the ball there. Kicks it high, goes down. Mazzocca kicked the ball high, and it's a free to Montmorency. Ball coming around the wing side of the ground. Montmorency boy gets the ball, kicks it further around the wing. Montmorency fella gets the ball again, comes into the half-forward flank, into their forward line, and the umpire says no mark, play on. Battling hard on the ball in the back pocket there for Lalor. Mazzocca. Scotty Bell there. The Montmorency boy dives on the ball, picks it up as a short kick, but Berkey's there to save for Lalor as he comes out and clears it for Lalor. Good play, Berkey. Still running for the ball. A good battle here for the two boys in the mud, in the slosh, everything, but they're putting their heart into it, the Bloods. With a ball kick there, and I'd say it's a free kick to Montmorency. Number 11 for Montmorency to take the free kick on the half-forward flank for Montmorency. Kicks it into the centre half-forward position over the back. Lakey, no. Scotty Bell there, no. Mazzocca gets the ball, clears it out into Passos. Passos in the centre half-back position, battling for the ball. Courtney picks it up with a handball. Over to Enzo. Enzo explodes into the centre of the ground. Kicks it down to Lalor, centre half-forward position. Triggy overruns the ball. Poncho there, battling for the ball. Lalor on the ground, but Montmorency clears the ball out into the wing. The race for the ball between Courtney and the Montmorency player. There's a Montmorency player coming down the ground, battling hard for it. Picks it up. Has his kick down to the ground to the half-forward flank. Montmorency boy gets it, handballs over. Sharpie tackles well. Play on, says the umpire. Montmorency bloke kicks it deep into the pocket, but it's out of bounds. Out of bounce in the back pocket for Lalor into the last quarter here, with Scotty Bell lining up in the ruck there, waiting for the boundary umpire to throw the ball in. Ball up into the front of the pack. The Lalor, Montmorency boy grabs it out of the pack, has a shot for goal, but it's out on the full and a free kick to Lalor in the back pocket. Taken by Jono to take the kick in the back pocket for Lalor to send it around to the half-back flank position. And up goes the big flyers there. The ball's tapped out of the pack. Anyone's ball at the moment. Pino battling hard for the ball for Lalor. Throws himself on the ball, taps it over, and it's out of bounds. Poncho off the ground and Carlon on in the last quarter. Interchange made. Scotty Bell at the front of the pack taps it over to Bailey. Bailey across to the wing side of the ground. Enzo battling hard there for it. Sharpie in front battling hard on the ground. He's a great battler, Sharpie. Montmorency boy comes out of the pack with a kick into the half-forward flank, but Lakey's there to take the safe mark for Lalor in the half-back flank. Comes into the centre half-back position for Lalor. Bale's got the ball, kicks out into the half-back flank. Berkey takes the ball. These a great combination, these two. Look for each other all day. Berkey goes around to the wing side of the ground. A good race here. Triggy chasing the Montmorency player. The Montmorency player picks the ball up. Triggy right on his hammer there. And what's the umpire said? He said it's in the back to Montmorency against Trigger. And the Montmorency boy not quick to play on. Gets the ball into the centre of the ground. Finds his teammate. A handball over to his other teammate. Goes into the centre half forward position for Montmorency. But Scotty Bell sitting back, number 10 for Lalor, to take an easy mark. Scotty Bell back out to the half-back back position. Berkey to take a steadying mark there on the half-back flank. Goes out onto the wing looking for Bailey. Bailey picks the ball up, fumbles. Got it again. Over to Jono. Jono controlling the ball. Back again to Bailey. Bailey around the wing again. Got control of the ball. Touches it once. Goes for the kick into the centre half forward position to Enzo. And Enzo's off. He's right off into the goal square. Picks it up. Handballs over to Passos. Passos can't control it. And it's a goal to the Bloods. Enzo's dobbed one for the Bloods right into the forward line of Lalor and put a handy goal through. Beautiful play by Lalor as they brought it right around from Montmorency's back pocket and brought it right around the ground, and a beautiful play right around the wing to bring up a goal for the Bloods. Another goal to the Bloods to secure the 1981 grand final, in my opinion, as the ball goes up in the centre of the ground. Scotty Bell absolutely dominated in the ruck all day. Sharpie battled hard. Enzo gets the ball out of the centre for Lalor, goes up to their half-forward line. Bailey in front battles hard, but the ball's knocked away, goes to a Montmorency player who gets it down to their half-forward flank with Lalor on the run there. Lakey gets the ball, kicks it out onto the wing for Lalor. There's the Lalor player, got the ball but loses control of it, and what's the umpire says? It's a free kick against Mazzocca to Montmorency. Goes for a short kick, and the umpire said it's short kick. Down into the forward pocket for Montmorency. Carlon Lakey fighting hard on the ground for the ball there. Jumps on the ball, and the umpire said it's short kick, Lakey. And Lakey takes a kick deep in the back pocket. Played a great game for Lalor today, Lakey too. Pino in front, no umpire says play on. Marmion gets the ball, played a good game too, over to Bally. Bally with the ball on the wing side of the ground, heading down to the goals for Lalor, up to their half-forward flank. Ball bounces, doesn't fall right for us, goes to Montmorency player. Lalor in there battling hard on the ground as Sharpie comes through, picks it up, and he sends it into centre half forward, down to the full forward position. Con there looking for the big mark, nearly got it. Montmorency boy got it in front of him, but he fumbles. Con battling hard for the ball there. Mont fighting hard. Mario in there fighting hard for the ball. Anyone's ball at the moment. Ball out in the open now. And it's a ball up. Very scrambly play there, and the umpires decided to ball it up. 74 plays 40 into the last quarter of the 1981 grand final under 16s. A good lead to Lalor as Passos gets it out. Mario grabs the ball, has a shot for goal. Triggy at the back. Can he get a goal here for the Bloods? My word, he has. And it's another goal to the Bloods. And that's a sealer. The 1981 Grand Final. That's it, Lalor. You got it won this year. A 40-point lead to Lalor. Well into the last quarter, and a Grand Final coming up to their coach, Andy Rizza. You can pack up the picnics and pack up the barbecues, because it's all back to Lalor for the champagne, because they got this shot to bits. Up goes the ball. Scotty Bell, as usual, gets a knockout, and he's killed him, this fella today, believe me. It gets tapped out. The Montmorency boy in front, battling hard for the ball, gets a short kick in, goes to the half-forward flank for them. The Mont boy forces the ball in front of him. Two of them there. Shepherd one, he says. The Mont boy gets the kick, has a shot for goal. And what's he done? He's missed. 1 point to Montmorency. What are they? Oh, we'll go, and he'll make them for it. Yeah, they got to go over it. The ball's kicked out by Lalor deep in the... to Berkey, who's by himself in the back pocket for Lalor, steadying things down there. Berkey's played a very good game today too. Well-controlled game. The ball's rolling into the centre of the ground. Montmorency all there by themselves. Gets a handball out to his player coming down the graph. Sharpie tried to get him, but Pino taps the ball away. Battles hard though. Look at that for play. Pino picks the ball up. Kick. Not Pino. Belly. Keep going, Belly. Mazzocca there. Over to Belly. Belly around the wing side of the ground. Easily best on the ground. This fella today played a beautiful game. Over to the Montmorency boy, gets the kick, but no, and the Lalor fella running to the ball, but Enzo there, but it's out of bounds. What a game it's been today. Lalor haven't let their supporters down with a beautiful game here today. Montmorency get the tap out, goes to one of their players, gets the ball into the centre of the ground. Pino battling hard. Pino will get the kick, no worries, out onto the wing side of the ground. Enzo in front there, but no, play on, says the umpire, battling hard in there. Majalli's. Jono gets a short kick in around the wing side of the ground, and it's a free kick to Lalor, and none other than Scotty Bell to take the kick again. Scotty Bell played the game of his life here today. On the wing position for Lalor going into their goals, has a shot. Oh, not a very good kick, but out on the full. A kick to Montmorency from the out of bounce on the full. Oh, a short kick in across to the centre half back position for Montmorency. Oh, a missed kick by him. Mario gets the ball, goes into goals, tackled. Down he goes, and the umpire said it's a free kick to Montmorency. 15-metre penalty for Montmorency there, bringing him down to the centre half back position. Another player in trouble for Lalor. Going to be an interchange made here. At this stage of the game, it won't make no difference because they got the grand final shot to bits. Montmorency in attack down the ground, down to their half-forward flank. Pino battling hard as he's done all day. Tackles hard, but the Montmorency bloke managed to get a handball out. Lakey gets the ball. Another kick to Lakey. Goes out towards the wing side of the ground and out on the full. Courageous effort and a gutsy effort by the under-16s today. They've all put in all year and they haven't failed to do it today. Here's a Lalor player in front there getting the ball, tapping it out. They can't pick it up. It's a scrambly sort of a play there. And there's a battling hard. A Montmorency player tried to tap it out. What's the umpire says? The umpire's walked in, blown his whistle. A free to Montmorency in front of goals. Well, there you are. You've seen it. You pick it out. Free to Montmorency, about 20 yards out directly in front. Scores 80 to 41 at this stage before he has the kick. Montmorency fella to have the kick. Has a shot for goals, and what's he done? Put it through for a goal, and that leaves the scores 80 Lalor to 47 Montmorency. Well into the last quarter, and it's Lalor's grand final. We've got a very proud coach on the boundary line there for Lalor with all his supporters, just waiting for that final siren now. Put in a lot of hard work this year, and I'd say they've got the results on the board. A proud president of the juniors walking around, Ronnie, there, and looking for that siren, I'd say, because they're going to celebrate in Lalor tonight. The ball's bounced in the centre of the ground. Scotty Bell once again, son with a knockout. Jono from the centre turns around, gets a kick onto our half-forward flank. Everyone running for the ball there. Mario running for the ball. Montmorency chasing the ball in front, tries to tap it along, falls over, knocks it out, picks it up. No, down over the ball. Battling hard on the ground for the ball, and the umpire says, I'll ball it up. Everyone's been waiting for this day. Andy's grand final. Couldn't go to a better fella. Jono gets the ball into the goal square. Triggy by handball over. Buell has a shot for goal. Bailey, 1 point. Montmorency player ready to kick the ball out, goes out to the half-back flank for Montmorency. In front, Montmorency take the mark, continue around the wing side of the ground, handballs over to his teammate, drops the ball, Sharpie in there battling hard for Lalor to get the ball out. Ball goes to Montmorency, goes for another kick around the wing side of the ground. Montmorency player running and Lalor running in, but it's out of bounds and a ball in on the wing side. Ball in tap out from Montmorency, out to Jono. Jono gets the ball, kicks into Lalor's centre half forward position. Bailey there, looks dangerous, no, or Montmorency mark. Montmorency into the centre of the ground, taking a mark there. Number 7 for Montmorency takes the kick, goes down to centre half forward. Lakey there battling hard for Lalor. The umpire said, you're falling all over him, son. It's your free kick, Montmorency. Montmorency centre half forward, shooting into goals. Comes in about 40 yards out. Kicks long, going right into the goal square, but off direction and out of bounds on the full. Lalor to kick out from the back pocket, kicks across goals. Well played, buffeted there. Montmorency boy battling hard for the ball, turns around with a handball to his teammate. Number 2 for Montmorency, snaps for goals, but out of bounds. There's a Lalor player down badly with the cramp here in the half-forward line. As the ball's ready to be bounced in Montmorency's forward pocket. The ball's up in the forward pocket for Montmorency. Umpire says there's a free kick there to one of the ruckmen, and it's a Montmorency's free kick. Carlon down in the the back pocket for Lalor there, in a lot of pain with the cramp. Montmorency player takes a pick for goal, and he's put it through for a goal to Montmorency. A goal late into the last quarter, kicked by Montmorency, but too late, as Lalor's got a nice little lead to go on and win this grand final here today. I don't know. How long is it? 2 minutes, is it? About 2 minutes. Time on in this game now remaining, and it looks like a 1981 grand final win to Lalor, as there's only 2 minutes to go in the game here today in the 1981 grand final. And it goes to Pino, who clears the ball into the centre of the ground for Lalor, looking for a teammate. The ball bounces, Montmorency in front, gets a hand pass out to his teammate, fumbles, no. Lalor in their battle, Sharping looking for the ball to come out, but Sharpie hasn't got it. Montmorency bloke goes in for the pack, can't get rid of it, drops the ball, but umpire says too high, and a Montmorency free kick in the centre of the ground. Long kick into centre half forward for Montmorency, and a mark by the Montmorency player right in the true centre half forward position. As his long kick right up to the goal square, And a nice mark. Oh, the umpire's given it the other way. He hasn't given it to the man in front. He's played a kick to the Montmorency player. The Montmorency player's taken the mark, but I tell you what, I feel that it was the Lalor's kick being in front then. Minute and a half to go in this game here today, and Montmorency have kicked another goal late into the quarter. The scores read Lalor 81 to 59 Montmorency, and I'd say Lalor can start popping those champagne corks now as they've got the 1981 Grand Final won for their coach Andy Rizzer and all their supporters here today. Montmorency putting on a few goals late in the quarter. To their credit, they fought on all the time here today and made it a good game, but that little bit of class by Lalor has told out all day. The game's been fought in true spirit as the ball's in the centre of the ground. The ball gets bounced up again. Lalor get the knockout. Goes to Enzo. Enzo weaving and diving through the pack to get his kick up into the half-forward line for Lalor. Mario battling hard for the ball. Montmorency gets the handball out to no one in particular. Passos with the tap of the ball there. Mario, the ball close to the boundary line, battling it hard. There's a Montmorency player and a Lalor player, but the ball's out of bounds and be balled in on the wing side of the ground. No, that's what he said now. 1 minute to go in the game here today in the grand finals, Lalors. There's no two ways about that, and the boys thoroughly deserve the game here today. But to their credit, Montmorency fighting hard, coming down to their half-forward flank now is Montmorency with a... He's going to go long, I'd say, yes. He's kicked it long into their forward pocket, but look at Scotty Bell moving around there. The Montmorency bloke takes it out of the pack over to his teammate, goes into an open goal, and it's a goal to Montmorency. 3 goal. Oh, he's missed it. He's missed a sitter, 10 yards out, and it's gone across the front of the goals and gone through for a point. My word, he'll be kicking himself all year for that one because it was a sitter, 10 yards out, and kicked it for 1 point. The ball coming out for Lalor now, straight down the centre of the ground, right into the centre, a beautiful kick. But a Montmorency player in the front of the pack takes the ball, handballs over to his teammate, handball again over to his teammate, he's in trouble, loses the ball. Montmorency with another kick into their forward line. Scotty Bell in front, no. And it's a game. Lalor have won the 1981 Grand Final. Look at their coach, look at their supporters. A beautiful day here today for Lalor. A thoroughly deserved win, and credit must go to their coach, Andy Rizzer, Daryl Harris, Trigger, and the whole bunch at Lalor for this great win here today. 2 flags for the finals here today, and a great effort by both coaches, and especially a big effort by the under-16s who have been undefeated all year, and the under-12s to come up and win the grand finals for the Bloods today. Happy scenes here as a grand final victory, players hugging each other and supporters, and I think everyone feels for Andy Rizzer today as a great win in the grand final. He's been trying a while now, he's had good sides, but today they've presented the goods for him and given him the 1981 grand final for him, and there'd be no prouder man than Andy Rizzer today. The champagne corks are really popping over there, and I'm sure it's going to be a wild old night at Lalor tonight. A great effort by the boys. I know every one of them will be as proud as Punch. Here comes the champagne out to the boys, and why shouldn't they celebrate? Undefeated all year, and I'd say the best under-16 side in the Diamond Valley for the last 10 or 15 years. The boys in this side, I tell you what, you're going to hear a lot more of them in bigger and better circles, believe me. But don't forget, we can't speak any higher volumes than their coach, Andy Rizzer. Daryl Harris for all his help this year, and Trigger. They've all been the 3 wise men, I call them, because they've done a great job and they've kept the boys together. Is that on now, is it? I think that's on now. That's not plugged in. Hey? Where does it go? There, right? Is that on now? Can you hear me speaking?
Somebody that's really close to this in 1972, been trying to win one. That's Daryl Harris. Possibly just let it go.
Hello. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. As you can hear in the background, I think if you can hear, Lalor really celebrating here today after the grand final, and it was thoroughly deserved grand final, Andy Rizza.
The whole game, eh? You concentrate the whole game.
Tried to.
Good run.
Come on.
He wants to present something to the best player in the ground, so I'll pass on the compliment.
Just give me a minute, fellas. The rest of it.
Hold that like that.
When they go, a few will get. Lalor must be the president of the juniors today, Mr. Ron Smith. There wouldn't be a prouder man in the room today to see the under-12s and under-16s win the grand final here today, and I'm sure he'd like to say a few words of congratulations to a few of the boys and to everyone that helped this year get up and win these flags.
I'd like to say thanks, Ray. On behalf of the committee, it was a great effort. 2 premierships out of 2, we couldn't have wished for any better. For 2 undefeated sides all the year, we thought we had a chance, but still, you can always get knocked off. To the coaches, I'd like to say congratulations, especially to Brian Law, who's won 30 games in a row. And to Andy, congratulations, he's had him in there for a long time, battling to win a premiership, but we won it this year, and all I can say, all the boys and all the committee and everybody else, thank you very much. Thanks, Ray.
That was Ron Smith, the president of the junior football club here, and he's a very proud man today, believe me. Very, very proud man. Another lady has done a big job at Lalor all the years around, Pat Lawler, secretary of the football club, and she's going to tell us how proud she is today.
I'm very proud of all our boys, 120 of them, not one, all of them. Thank you.
Very good. We will try and get a say hello to the winning coach in a minute and a few of the players. We'll just see if Andy's there in a minute and see how proud he is of the boys. I know he would be. We'll just try and get him over.
Talking to us, stay here.
Brian! You get the under-12s coach. Brian! While the under-16s have won the grand final, there's a lot of excitement. We can't forget that the under-12s won the grand final today, and Brian Lawler coached the team. 30 times they've won undefeated, and they've gone through and won another grand final. He's the Ron Barassi of the Diamond Valley, and I'm sure he'd like to thank everyone and some of his players today for their great effort.
Well, I'm on TV. Here you go. Well, on behalf of the Lalor Football Club, I'd like to thank all the committee and the juniors, the whole junior club, the 16s, Andy and his team winning. They've done a great job.
And the 14s were there too, yeah. The 14s were there. They just weren't quite good enough to make it. And the under-12s played a great game. They had their backs to the wall today, but they played a great game and forward out, and we've done a top job. The under-14s, the under-12s, the under-16s, it's a great junior club, isn't it? Yeah. Well done, fellas. Go the Bloods!
Now, we always like to talk to the captain of the game of the under-16s. I'm sure he's a proud person today, especially for his coach and everyone else, and he'd like to say a few words too.
What can I say?
You must
We
be
haven't
really
had the
pleased
coach,
with your
Andy.
performance today.
I think I am.
Scotty Bell in the ruck never missed a knockout after quarter
No
time.
worries.
Really gave in a lot of other players that were down lifted after quarter time. You must feel very proud for Andy.
If we hadn't had Andy or Ray or Darryl, we wouldn't have gone through.
I call them the three wise men, Andy, Darryl and Trigger, and I think it's been a good team combination right through, and you must be really proud.
I am.
That's good. Good on you. Good job, Russell. Brendan, good job by Brendan. We're still looking for Andy here. We'll try and find him in a minute. Enzo. Oh, here's Enzo. Enzo today was 2 goals behind the goal kicking in the Diamond Valley, and he's come from behind today, and he's got up and won the under-16 Diamond Valley goal kicking, and a marvellous effort all year, Enzo, and you should be proud of your effort, and I know you'd like to say a few words to you about your coach and your team manager and everyone else.
All I'd like to say is anyone in the team could have done it. You know, they gave me a lot of opportunities to do it. Andy and Darryl have been great. You know, I'm just saying anyone could have done it with the guys around me. You know,
good team effort.
Right.
Good, well done. Right?
Scotty Bell, if you want him.
Scotty's we'll catch him in a minute. There's no doubt about it. Everyone's harder. There's nothing like a winning coach in a grand final, but a man that everyone's really felt for today to win this flag for them for their hard effort he's put through all the year with his helpers, and how proud he must feel now is Andy, and I know he'd like to say a few words and talk to a few things about the boys through their efforts through the year.
Well, Ray, it's been a great year for me. I know I'm getting a lot of pats in the back now, but I think the ones that should really get the pats in the back are those boys. They are the ones that have made it happen all the year through. And what a year to be, to go through undefeated. It's just great. It's just emotional, and that's what football is all about. It's an emotional game, and I think everybody has been emotionally involved right through the year. And I think that it'll always be a memory in my thoughts for every one of those boys for as long as I live. Thanks, Ray.
That's good. Thanks, Andy. Well, there's going to be celebrations tonight at Lalor. There's another couple of blokes I'd like to talk to, but one bloke in particular, Scotty Bell, I thought he played a brilliant game today. And he's rucking all day. He won all day in the ruck and gave a lot of opportunities to Sharpie and a few of these boys around him, Enzo and that. And I'll just try and catch a word for him. Where is he? Yeah, Scotty! 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 Darryl Harris. Come here, Darryl. Darryl. Come here. Come here. No comment. Put your towel around you, all right? Hey, you got to talk there, mate. Well, in my opinion today, watching the game from up top, I reckon there's no doubt in my mind that this boy today from Lalor, big as he is, he turned on the football that we all expected of him today, and I thought he carried Lalor in to win this grand final today with all his wing knockouts, give all the little players around him opportunities to win the grand final, and he's going to have a big future as a footballer, and I'm sure he's pretty proud today, and he'd like to thank a few people too.
Oh, yeah.
Scotty?
Thanks. Well, I'd like to thank teammates because they're great help, and especially Andy and Darryl's coaching during the week.
Yeah, that's good. Good on you. Good on you, Scott. He's a man of few words, but I know he means every word of it, and he's been a great help to the side through the year. Another little fella here sitting down, never give in today. Scotty made it easy, got a lot of knockouts and give him a chance to get a few balls away from the centre. There's my old mate Sharpie here. He put in a real good game today with all his mates. And you must feel pretty happy, mate.
Yeah, I feel pretty happy. I'd like to thank Andy. I'd like to thank Mr. Bell for being the trainer and Mutsy. And a special thanks to Darryl for training us, coming after, football training, after work, puts in his time. It's been a great help.
Yeah, that's good. Well done, Sharpie. Well, we got another fella now, Ace. He's done a great job as their runner and their trainer this year. He's given them their skills coach and everything else. And I call them the three wise men, Andy, Daryl and Trigger. And I know he feels pretty proud. He's a senior player at Lalor, but he's put his heart into the under-18s this year, and he'd like to say a few words too.
I'd just like to say that Andy and me and Ray were very, very proud of the boys today. They went out there, they at half-time, when we thought if they can go out there and kick one or two quick ones, they'd win it. I think if we could have got ourselves in a situation where we could have probably kicked a goal and then kicked another one straight away, I think we would have won it by a bit more.
Happy with Scotty Bell's form?
Well, he's been the key to us all year.
Yeah. Centre and Enzo's form.
Probably the best game I've seen Scotty Bell play since he's been at Lalor. He fired up really well, and one player I'd like to give a bit of a mention to. No one said much about him, and that's Brendan.
All the best for the celebrations after the game. I think we've covered everyone now, haven't we? I think we covered everyone now, wait on. There's one more. Trigger, come here. Another fella, you right? Another fella for Lalor under A. Never missed a night. Their team manager, Trigger, he's a part of the three, what I call the three wise men. And he's one of them, and I know, I seen him yesterday, and I know how shaky he was, but he must feel bloody 10 foot tall now after winning the flag. You like to say a few words?
All I'd like to say is we've had a champion team all year, and they're a good bunch of guys, and Andy and Daryl, you couldn't get two nicer blokes than that. And what about the team? What about the boys? They won it. And
that's right.
Terrific. They really fought it out. Yeah, thanks a lot.
Good on you, mate. I don't know who else I think they're about covered. A senior member of the Lalor Football Club never misses a senior match or a junior match. And I know he loves football. It's in the back of his heart. He had a grandson that's won the under-10 best and fairest in the Diamond Valley. But to see two grand finals won the way they were today, it must feel very, very proud, Curly, today to see this happen.
Well, in the under-12s game, I've never seen a more gutsier side come out there and win the game from behind. They got in there, they threw every bloody thing that they had at that other side and really tore in with guts and determination and really won the game the way premierships are won.
And you must be very proud at the way the under-16s have won the game and the way they've played all year undefeated and come out today not being cocky and gone right ahead with the game and give Andy a big win.
Well, in the first place, they've got a terrific little coach. He really fires them up, makes them play the football the way it should be played. And I've never seen a side, an under-16 side like them
I've had him already.
with so many brains in their side. Terrific lot of footballers. When they're in trouble, they know what to do with the ball. They've got a lot of guts. They've got boys that can come back fighting. When they're down, they can come down back when they're down and really fight out the game.
You reckon you're going to do the bob up and down trick tonight at the social?
I'll be bobbing up and down tonight, fellas.
That's right. Good on you, Curly. Well done. Mark Cluer. We've got another player now from the under-16s. A boy played from Montmorency. Mark McClure. Mark Cluer. Is it Mark? Bad luck today, Mark. I think he's really fought it out well today. You never give in at any stage. Lalor just got the break in the third quarter and seemed to get that break. To your benefit, though, you fought back in the last quarter and you never give in. And I reckon it was a great game by both sides, and if you want to say a word, we'd like to hear it.
Well, I think Lalor deserves to win the way they played. They played very well. They played well all through the year. They've beaten us 3 times now by 6 goals, so... Yeah. Oh, they deserve to win.
You know, you can take it back to the Mont boys. That to your credit, you fought the game out and you should be proud of it anyway. You got to the grand final. And you've lost 4 grand finals. There's always the 5th one to win, though, isn't it? So good luck to your team for next year anyway. Okay, and thanks for the good game.
Come here.
Just get up there and tell us what a great club Lalor is.
The Diamond Valley secretary of the Diamond Valley, isn't it, Lou? retiring this year after many years of service, and everyone's going to be sorry to see Lou go, but he's been at all the junior finals this year, and I'd just like to see what he thought of today's game. I know he's been to all the finals, and what he thought of the wins today by all the teams, and if he'd like to say a few words.
Yes, I'd like to congratulate the club, particularly on the great way that they've conducted themselves throughout the season. The under-16 team going through undefeated, as the under-12s. It was a magnificent effort for the club. I'd like to really congratulate the coaches, team managers and the players. And the committee has always been the most cooperative as far as I've been concerned. They've been a great club. They've got a great reputation in Diamond Valley League, and I'd like to thank the club for being so helpful to me, the way that they've been cooperative. The players have always respected what I've had to say to them at the various functions. I'd like to congratulate them on this great occasion for them in 1981 Premiership year for the Bloods. Thanks very much.
Thank you, Lou. I hope we see Lou all around the Diamond Valley next year around the games. I'm sure we will. That's good. Thanks, Lou.